trade. Hard working and true, man's self-made. Never fought for country, never won a war. A community pillar, but I wanted more. Farewell to life and liberty. I traded all so freely. Trump of pride, toasted to the conceit of me. Secrets undone, finally uncrowned, I march alone, gallows bound. My will has been done, I reap what I sown. Now at the end my true colors shown. I thought I had the right to do as I wanted. Entitlement reigns and I am haunted. Farewell to life and liberty. I traded all so freely. Trump of pride, toasted to the conceit in me. Secrets undone, finally uncrowned, I march alone, gallows bound. My fate is sad. I played my hand in one last bet. I thought I won, I thought I had you fooled. Competing to win, my ego overruled. Full of promise, dark with pride. Living two lives, real Jekyll and Hyde. Contentment, it eluded me. Self-absorbed to consume me. Farewell to life and liberty. I traded all so freely. Trump of pride, toasted to the conceit of me. Secrets undone, finally uncrowned, I march alone, gallows bound. Living my life for luxury and pleasure, holding myself to impossible measure, creating meaning for the sadness. I left the wake of chaos and I
just where to go, a place where we only know it. I will drive with you by my side and never look back. Where with you, mirror lights a better picture of the future. The world is ours, they're just waiting for us, and I know you will share with me a perfect day to drive away to wherever you wanna be. Jack Johnson's on the phone, banana pancakes for the road. You DJ for a while to every song that makes you smile. You love to sing songs just for me. Never gets old. Where with you, mirror lights a better picture of the future. Oh, the world is ours, they're just waiting for us, and I know you will share it with me. A perfect day to drive away to wherever you wanna be. We'll drive on this road and go as far as you wanna go. I
drank my share and went downstairs to have another drink. To help forget, I must confess, the girl who left me sink. She used me, sure showed me the door, and then she kicked me out. She broke my heart, I did the part to tell her all about. It's a sailor life for me, and I drink too much whiskey, and I know it won't be long before low tide. Don't give me your pity, I hope I get to see. Knock me all and tear me on when I die. Oh yes, it's hard, and sure I'm scarred from doing a gaffer's dirt. No one can say I don't earn my pay, I'm worth my way to work. I need cash, I'll buy a glass and drink until I sleep. So tiny old when I go down so I don't end up in the deep. It's a sailor life for me, and I drink too much whiskey, and I know it won't be long before a low tide. Don't give me your pity, for I hope I get to see. Knock me all and tear me on when I die. Well, if you see me and you agree the dead are walking about, don't be alarmed and please stay calm, the sailor's loaded with stout. I'll drink my fill and further still and into an early grave. 'Tis better this, a life of bliss than trying to behave. It's a sailor life for me, and I drink too much whiskey, and I know it won't be long before a low tide. Don't give me your pity, for I hope I get to see. Knock me all and tear it on when I die. It's a sailor life for me, and I drink too much whiskey, and I know it won't be long before a low tide. Don't give me your pity, for I hope I get to see. Knock me all and tear it on when I die.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming. All the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower by a pure and crystal fountain, and upon it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain town, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? If my true love did leave me, I will never find another. For the wild mountain town, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain town, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain town, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? Will ye go, lassie, go? Will ye go, lassie, go?
Did you know I love the way you say my name? I think about it and it shows. One drink will make me go insane, but still just the same. Still simple and boring, not just a blame. Attention to detail, distract from the cell. Why more than the same? Yeah, I bet you can tell. Fuck it, yeah, we're close to walking away, but I'm here to stay. Yeah, we're close to walking away, but I'm like, yeah, we're closer, walking away, but I'm here to stay. Yeah, we're closer, walking away, but I'm here to stay. Yeah, we're closer, walking away, but I'm here to stay. Yeah, we're closer, walking away, but I'm here to stay. Not awake when I showed up late. Thought that the Reaper would be so kind as to wait. Delusional mind to think I can stop time. Heaven knows that the choice was not mine. Take it down just a notch, 'cause this year's been too much. And I can't, no, I can't seem to see you sleep in front of me anymore. You wouldn't want any of us to waste your time crying, followed by sadness. It's hard not to miss the love you were filled with. 'Cause I don't know what I'll do without it. Take it down just a notch, 'cause this year's been too much. And I can't, no, I can't seem to see you sleep in front of me anymore. Not awake when I showed up late. Thought that the Reaper would be so kind as to wait. Not awake when I showed up late. Thought that the Reaper would be so kind as to wait. Not awake when I showed up late. Thought that the Reaper would be so kind as to wait. Not awake when I showed up. Thought that the Reaper would be so kind as to wait.
I cursed at the sky and I turned and walked away. Excuse me, my dear, can you bring me a beer? Keep 'em coming, 'cause I won't leave this stool for a while. At least till this frown on my face is a smile. The clouds, they look like rain, and I just can't stay dry. The flowers, they will bloom again, but that's just a dream for another day. That's just a dream to carry away. My time was spent alone in the shade, believing that that I had it made. I flew too high and I was burned. Oh, the prodigal son shall never return. Oh, the prodigal son shall never return. The puddles pave the streets as I wind along my way, and I sip my bottle and I tip my cap to the pretty Colleens who pass me by. They glance just a moment, then turn their eye. My mind is just a fog set upon this town, and I wish to Christ I could sail again through the drear of the shore and chart a new course to the heart of the sea with blood sailing o'er. My time was spent alone in the shade, believing that I had it made. I flew too high and I was burned. Oh, the prodigal son shall never return. Oh, the prodigal son shall never return. Storm clouds ahead of me are darker than the ones behind. I know there's no use running free and no reason to go home. The world was a shade of green, and what used to be is now gray. And I'll wait for the dawn with a broken heart, and I'll dream my life away. My time was spent alone in the shade, believing that I had it made. I flew too high and I was burned. Oh, the prodigal son shall never return. Oh, the prodigal son shall never return.
Been a long day, a hoisting sails and tying many lines, and I won't be drinking water, pour me grog. We shined the brass and swabbed the decks and oakumed up the seams, and tonight we don't drink water, pour me grog. We're many months to sea, it feels like agony, and all I wanna do is dull the pain. The ship ain't got no whiskey, we're running low on gear, and tonight we don't drink water, pour me grog. I sharpened up my dagger and I found some unused rope, cause they made me drink the water, pour me grog. We'll tie up the first mate, make the captain walk the plank, cause he made me drink the water, pour me grog. We're many months to sea, it feels like agony, for that someone has got to bear the pain. The ship ain't got no whiskey, we drink up all the beer, and tonight we don't drink water, pour me grog. In the next port, we'll try our luck, cause now we're privateers, and it won't be drinking water, pour me grog. We'll fix the ship and lay some plank and then set sail again, and tonight we don't drink water, pour me grog. We're setting out to sea, it feels like agony, and all I wanna do is serve some pain. The ship is stocked with whiskey, there's plenty of rum and beer, and tonight we don't drink water, pour me grog. Fire the guns and board the ship, the prize is finally ours, and tonight we don't drink water, pour me grog.
to fight the golden plunder when we dock at Pirates Cay. And tonight we don't drink water, pour me grog. After many years of sea, it feels like agony. Being away from home ain't worth the pain. Only thing I recommend is a sailor's only friend. When it ain't the fucking water, it's the grog. As I roved out one morning, and I felt the foul chill of the air. Oh, I ne'er could see him before me, but his presence surely was there. I knew the end was a-comin', and the color ran away from my face. At the end of your days when you're summoned, oh, you're off to the locker with haste. Heave haul away, me boys, as we sail down, down to the Honolulu, a blood-red sky, the rolling sea, a Honolulu, a rolling sea in the morning. The shadows, they crawl out before us as the ship, it slipped out of the quay, and the end of our days was before us, and I wish but for one more to stay. As I'm face to face with damnation, the sea aimed to swallow us whole. But onward I went, though valiantly spent, out into the tempest with naught but my soul. Heave haul away, me boys, as we sail down, down to the Honolulu, a blood-red sky, the rolling sea, a Honolulu, a rolling sea in the morning. The ghosts of our past lay awaiting until finally your number is called. And no matter how fast that you're running, he'll come to make a lame of us all. He rides on the back of the Kraken, and he dines on flesh and men's bones. When the path to your doorstep is blackened, oh, you'll soon see the face of old Jones. Heave haul away, me boys, as we sail down, down to the Honolulu, a blood-red sky, the rolling sea, a Honolulu, a rolling sea in the morning, a Honolulu, a blood
She's walking towards me now. I've got weak knees. Can I get some help? Save me from myself. Simple and strange. I forget my own name. Go through the wave. Oh, she does the same. Well, I ain't the right guy that she's looking at. Turn around to see it's a guy in the back. Ain't the right guy that she's looking at. Turn around to see what's a guy in the back. New way to sing, 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 new way. When things work out for me, only happens in dreams. Can I just pretend this is what it seems? Only the best when I both on my chest. Devilish smile at the wink to the rest. Ain't the right guy that she's looking at. Turn around to see it's a guy in the back. Ain't the right guy that she's looking at. Turn around to see what's the guy in the back. New way to sing, 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 new way to sing.
She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for. They knock at the door and they ring the bell, saying, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Oh, Jane Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hell blow high like snow come falling from the sky. She's as sweet as apple pie. She'll get her own by and by. When she gets a ladder home, she won't turn on when she gets home. Let them all come as they love her. Tell the Mooney she loves still. I tell you, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they hold my coat, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is gorgeous, 1, 2, 3. Please, please tell me who is she? She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is gorgeous, 1, 2, 3. Please, please tell me who is she?
Somebody's gonna have to tell you.
I know. It does. It looks like we have microphones. Yay! Good evening. All Lucas cares about is his candy.
We're not slaved over.
Ugh. What's up, bitches? This is not my normal chair. I'm normally kicked out of here. The live didn't actually transition yet. Why did it not transition? There we go. Come on. There we go.
Transition. Did you like it? Did you hate it?
Shut
What
up.
would you rate?
Shut up.
What are we picking on Travis for?
No, he's just making an Anthony Fantano joke.
You put that in your butt, I'll eat it.
We really have started this with some energy.
How
A specific kind of energy. a lot of ass eating going on. Very early on.
Welcome to the End of the Crypt podcast, where today we focus on eating ass. Last week we spent a good 30 minutes talking to Kevin about the lead singer of Typo Negative's penis.
Question!
What?
Does it taste like chocolate?
If you covered her in chocolate.
There's some chocolate syrup in there if you want it.
You test the theory and tell me.
It'd be the same as like the whipped cream premise. Maybe you want to put some chocolate syrup and some whipped cream on it, and it's a sundae.
I think you need some ice cream for...
I mean, we can throw some ice. You good with ice cream? Is that gonna be too cold?
Oh, it would kill me. I'm just something in a fucking shock.
You can't
My fucking
it up with
ass
some
would
ice.
like fold into itself and collapse. And create a black hole.
You're gonna say your ass is gonna become a human molecular black hole?
Yeah, fucking.
full of ice cream.
We'll get rid of the ice cream.
We won't put it in there. We'll just put like a scoop on top,
Yeah.
whipped cream.
I know you're putting it in there, but it's still cold shock. Unless you're sitting there fucking getting it cold first, don't put the ice cream on. I need to.
Make you go stand outside, face down, ass up with your cheeks spread open.
We gotta prep it first.
Nah, just give us some icebreakers.
Yeah. Give him a real shocker when he's least expecting it. Tell him with the butt plug and shove an ice cube inside.
Dude, I would shoot that out so fast, and I feel bad for whoever's back there.
Well,
He's the one doing the shoving. By a missile.
Just shot her in the eye.
like a fucking silenced bullet. It's just a butt plug, man. Woo!
You're the fucking Tom Yelp.
Well, now you guys have to do this in a Tom and Jerry costume.
Well, I'm the short one, so I guess Jerry's getting the upper hand on Tom.
Jeremy, how are you?
Man, we haven't started this raunchy in a while.
Try not to imagine what Tom is happening.
Could you quit sniffing my crotch?
Yeah. We can get a bun and some ketchup and mustard for that.
No. Could still chomp.
Mavis.
Well, the
She
boilo.
doesn't know the difference.
The boilo has set in. Good evening. This is the end of the Crip Podcast.
She would just eat the bun by itself. You know, this is your dog. They eat anything.
Lucas, you need to set up a fucking Patreon for us so that way we can just do like a fucking like 30-minute clips of us just being raunchy as fuck, because I don't know if that was good for Twitch and YouTube.
To be honest, I
I
feel
don't
not
know. What is their
monetized
policy on butt plug ricochet?
Ice butt plug ricochet. How much velocity is there?
Do a fucking science experiment. How fast do you shoot an ice cube out of your ass?
Artistic nudity. No, we need scientific nudity.
How fast can you swing your dick? At what velocity can you hit something?
Do you start projecting yourself forward if you swing it fast enough?
On this episode of Crip Busters.
Does
Fucking Christ.
Does the amount of force you use to push actually change the amount of time it takes to piss?
Hey, why are my buns out?
I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
I was looking for something. Sorry, Mom.
Not the first time
You're
you said
grounded.
that.
Anyway, so I'm turning Lucas's ass into an ice cream sundae.
No, it's an ice cube cannon.
That too.
Ice cream can. And a black hole.
Josh
You don't want it.
ass.
No,
You wanted Siri to eat your
I would
ass.
say yeah. You wanted Siri to eat your ass.
I said Alexa.
Alexa, whatever.
Alexa, shut up.
It didn't even come on.
No, it did. It was blue.
I can't see color.
And then this guy went off on some tangent about eating ass. The only thing I said, does it taste like chocolate? And he said chocolate syrup, and you ran with it.
No, he said.
No, he built on it. He said, I got chocolate syrup. I also got whipped cream if you want it. And then Travis added on some ice cream.
Well, he said it was an ice cream sundae, and I was like, it's not a sundae without ice cream.
So I got built on. I'm getting a whole sundae on my ass. Might as well on the fucking maraschino cherry and the fucking banana and some sprinkles. If you're gonna go sundae, you're gonna go sundae.
Why not?
Does the banana go in your ass?
No.
It goes in between.
So the banana doesn't go in your
Just
ass.
lays in between, yes.
Well,
And then it's used as a holder for the rest of the toppings.
well, if it goes in your ass, you can pile the toppings on top of it. Then they're not directly.
Well, if I go to a hospital, I want to explain to the emergency nurse or doctor that I have a banana in my ass.
I mean, you're already gonna have to explain why you were shooting ice cubes out your ass.
Ice cubes, no. I just piss water out of my ass. That unless I prolapse my anus somehow.
I mean, with the experiment he was talking about, you probably will.
Well, that was the
You're not gonna
butt plug.
fucking. You're not loading a fucking musket. You're not gonna fucking grab a stick, push it down in there.
Oh no, he might.
Fucking throw the powder on top. Clear. Fucking launch it.
the zombie apocalypse coming. I'm just like, Lucas, bend over. And I got a bag of ice.
Open it up.
Go!
Like fucking artillery. Clear.
I need you to lift your one knee up on your tippy toes, right foot. We don't have the right angle.
Batten down the hatches.
Turn them. Just put me on one of the fucking spinning tables. Fucking You just start loading him in there, fucking cube after cube. Fucking turn me into a machine.
He needs more!
Well, at least the U.S. knows exactly how to beat Yemen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, Lucas is asshole. They don't
It's a
even need
weapon
to
of
send
mass
the
destruction.
Raptors.
Weapon of mass destruction.
Does it become a class 3 weapon then?
Do we have to? Do I
It-
have to get
it's a-
serialized and
It's a
reported
class
to the?
999.
The
Chemical
serial number
warfare.
goes on your tape.
I got it serialized and reported to the fucking.
Is it tattooed there or is it
What is
branded
it?
there?
No, it's fucking
Not the
nitrogen
FDA.
branded there. So no matter what happens,
The
it grows
UN.
back into ring up.
Not the UN.
Some of the conversations that they have
Some
Well,
of
I mean,
the
you violated the
conversations.
Geneva
makes
Conventions.
me worry a little
Is
bit.
it a violation of the Geneva Convention to put an ice cube in some man's ass? Does
And shoot it at somebody? I don't know.
that count as a
Are we at a
makeshift
Geneva
weapon?
Convention?
Somebody tries to fight you in a bar and you just drop your pants and bend over with an ice cube. You're like, I'll fucking do it!
It's also chemical warfare because it's like from your ass. That's a lot of.
Yeah.
Does using a
vile
makeshift
bacteria.
weapon violate the Geneva Convention?
What about biochemical
War crimes and the
warfare?
use of improvised and indiscriminate weapons.
Well,
What a tangent.
we just turned you into a war crime.
Technically, I would be a biological weapon.
Yeah.
Therefore, I am a war crime. But
Remy.
war crimes only apply in war times. So, outside of a war, I could be used. Would it be
As a home defense weapon.
fucking mount me to the top of the stairs?
I got my in-house Lucas installed this week.
As John Adams fucking intended. The founding fathers.
Are you a well-regulated militia? Yeah, we feed them pretty well.
That's where we get all the pressure from. Can we start with like a marshmallow to test this theory?
No, that would be fucking.
That would be non-lethal, like a paintball gun or an airsoft gun.
That's even worse.
Yeah, but it'll
than
get
explained to
sticky
a
and
doctor.
stuck.
I thought you
You're
liked
clogging
that.
the hole.
We gotta get a stale one. There we go. Get a real stale marshmallow.
Now wait a minute. On the ice cube subject, there's a very important question that I need to ask.
No.
What type of ice cubes? Never mind the fact when they come out of your asshole, they're fucking melted.
Well, I don't know if he
Are
would
we talking-
appreciate
are we
one of our
talking
giant
like
skull
the
ice
fucking
cubes in his
Sonic
ass.
ice, like the little
I
fucking
mean, maybe
slushy
after
ball
like
thing?
50
Are we
rounds.
talking about the fucking cubes, or are we talking about some?
I'm talking about, like,
In my mind, they're like
icicles.
icicles. They're like shaved icicles. We're just shove it in there.
Oh,
That's not
Jesus.
what I was thinking. Jesus Christ!
I guess, I mean,
I was thinking of like the ice cubes that you get out of like a fridge or
Yeah,
some shit.
that's what I was thinking. He turned you into a fucking Mortal
Or the ones
Kombat.
you get the
so
fucking like
no,
bending bit. Like,
I'll say, with it
like the
being
soda
like a
machine.
fucking mortar,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Oh, you
some
turned
damage.
your ass
Otherwise,
into a
you just
Mortal
get hit.
Kombat fatality.
I mean, if I got hit by an ice cube, I'd just like, what the fuck? Like, why? What was wrong with
We
it?
don't know how
terminal
fast
velocity.
it's...
Okay, but still, it'd be like,
You're gonna be like, what the fuck? There's a hole in you, and you go,
okay.
there's no trace how you died. You got hit by a fucking ice cube and it melted.
Here, ice rain.
Except for that one time where
rail
you
gun.
trace your fart back to you.
Ice cube.
Now you're an
anal
ice
ra-
rail
gun.
We just have a freezer specifically set up to make icicles with drips from the ceiling. And when shit gets rough, we just snap one off. We're like, hey man, this one's been in there since July. It's a little big.
Fucking sit on the table and grips.
It's so long, half of the point is sticking out.
No.
He's just dripping sweat the entire time. His face is red.
That's boss.
He's swelling.
If he runs backwards with the tip hanging out, does that make him a bayonet? Oh my god. Oh shit.
Things
Jesus
for me
Christ.
to do. Yeah. So
Damn.
doing that, working.
Like how we're all weaponizing you.
All the
None of us have volunteered
weaponizing
ourselves.
his
I've been
asshole.
voluntold, but nobody else is gonna step up, so I'm guess I.
I mean, who else is saying I want things in my ass?
I didn't say I want things in my ass. I said Alexa eat my ass. I like to know. It's an artificial intelligence. It can't do it.
I mean, don't tempt her, man.
You don't know what Alexa can do.
Oh,
One day you're gonna wake up and my Alexa's gonna be in your ass. You're gonna be like, whoa, what
It's
happened?
a fucking like amalgamation of a bunch of Alexas like stacked together to form a human person, and it's just gonna pull my butt cheeks apart.
I mean, considering we got
Does that mean the normal
Guys, you gotta play
Alexa
the
would be the
fucking-
penis?
Yeah, the fucking they're just sitting there. They're all playing simultaneous like fart noises.
How the fuck did we get here? Man, this is the. I still like the bayonet idea.
I'm gonna run back.
When somebody like Travis can pick you up and run with you
Yeah.
on your shoulder. Ah! Push now, Lucas!
Fucking
you're
he
right,
squeezes down on me so it shoots out. Fucking rocket.
That's a makeshift crossbow
shoulder
now.
mounted ice rail gun.
It's an ice crossbow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your stomach is just the trigger.
Houthis beware.
Sorry for your ass. You can have nightmares.
Be fucking raw.
I mean, after the first 5, you should be used to it, right?
Right?
I mean, but then it gets loose, so it's not as powerful.
Well, that's why you get bigger ammo.
Yeah, exactly.
You just load it bigger and bigger. You're left with a fucking gaping asshole.
That's how we
Sorry,
turn you into a
Lucas,
black
one doesn't
hole.
cut it anymore. I'm using 2.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Start doing kegels.
you just load a bunch of them in. It's like the gun from Black Ops. It's just a bunch of bullets in one barrel. The fucking was it like the G13? You just stuff them all in there. You're like, it'll be fine, man. It'll be fine. You push once and fucking 5 icicles come out.
Splinters off. Would it be a shotgun then?
We can make
Fucking
your
buckshot.
we can
Yeah.
make your ass.
Yeah.
If we're gonna make your ass a shotgun, I think we need to start with like Skittles or M&Ms.
Just get a funnel.
Alright, so you're going straight to a duck shot.
You're just feeding me fucking beefy 5-layer burritos.
Funnel it in, block them up, and start feeding the fucking Taco Bell.
It's like a gas powered like paintball gun.
We only get one shot, boys.
It's his ass.
Fucking
Got
last
his
line of
fucking
defense.
ass just hanging on your shoulders, fucking legs in the air, mouth open, just laying on his back. You got one guy just loading him up.
Loading them up with burritos. And fucking pull the funnel, he's full.
One guy had his legs up, just
This secretly just became a sexual fantasy for Lucas.
This is not a sexual thing. I don't want to put
stand
it in
up.
my ass.
Stand up.
Stand up, no.
Hey Remy,
Yeah.
we're gonna need to borrow Lucas for science.
Oh god.
He'll be alive, don't worry.
It'll be fine.
If Lucas consents to.
He doesn't have a choice. You've told himself.
I didn't volunteer myself.
He's already agreed to it. That's the problem.
Okay.
I agreed to it. I agreed to.
You signed the contract.
He agreed. He was like, no one else stepped up, so I guess I gotta do it. Do we not remember him saying
He
that?
said nobody else is man enough. That's what I heard.
Wow.
Oh
So
shit,
you guys
no,
are all
he's got
pussies.
stuff. Get up, drop your pants. Babe, I need a funnel.
He's got the
Listen,
ammunition.
it's already loaded right now.
The tiny one or the big one?
The big one.
A big one.
We'll back it up. We'll give him a good pleasure out of it too. We'll dump some of his alcohol, his whiskey in there too. So after
Oh God, no!
he'll become
You're
intoxicated.
pretty much fucking colorizing if you dump it in my ass.
It's fucking instant alcohol poisoning.
At least you won't feel what comes out your ass.
Yeah, how quick you'll be drunk.
In this episode of
Like-
Into the Cruise.
Into the kitchen.
I'll be drunk really quick, but it's not gonna feel good until I get drunk.
So doesn't it seem like a better idea? You just stick the Twizzler up your ass and let me eat it out.
I'm not.
I mean, that was the original premise of all of this to begin with.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was something in his ass. And then he
It was
ate
him
out.
wanting Alexa to eat his ass, and
Yeah.
then you asked if it tastes like chocolate, and he had a Twizzler, and I'm like,
Yes.
I'll eat the Twizzler out of your ass. And then we just ended up turning him into
A war machine.
a war machine.
From a Sunday to a war machine.
Look, I guess we know a respawn could add to Apex. Call of Duty won't. Fortnite definitely won't.
I love Fortnite.
Babe,
The
Yeah,
world's-
they're not adding Lucas's ass as a
The
weapon.
world's first anally centric character.
babe,
Okay.
do I drive in the snow?
No.
There's probably an Elden Ring mod that could definitely add your ass as a weapon.
He's just like if it's like Valkyrie's ult, but you just fly up in the air and it's your ass. Just me fucking shitting so hard.
Fucking flies up in the air, rains down.
It was a fucking shit trail.
The snow.
It's just Lucas on a toilet that's fucking groaning because he ate Taco Bell for the sound.
Tell me that's not a fucking fact.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, other than weaponizing Lucas's ass, I guess we can start this episode.
Oh, I thought you were volunteering next.
No, I was not.
We're gonna weaponize his penis now.
Oh,
Get ready for sounding.
whose penis are we using?
Yours.
Fuck.
You have next.
So is that gonna be like a shank?
This is fucking hidden dagger. The hidden blade from his head.
Babe, I need sex. I'm sorry, I can't. I've been weaponized and serialized.
You're fucking under interrogation. You're just
It's like, how did you get serialized? Looks under your fucking tape.
cutting through ropes.
Cut the fucking
So dumb.
cut the rope. You're like, sir, are you okay? You're just like, no, my asshole's itching.
Sit still. I can't. You fucking break three and bust a nut on them. Just run away. Look at you destroying everything.
Smart.
My house, I do what I want.
I didn't say you couldn't. I just said you were.
I mean, out of anything she destroys, your asshole is the most destroyed thing tonight.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you were busy in the kitchen with a conversation.
Yeah,
We
there's
turned
a
him
lot
into a
going on.
whole fucking
I
fire
violate the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
And he still
Well, at
wants...
least you can win a war against North Korea and Russia at the same time.
They don't have arms. It's a fair fight.
I mean, technically, if other people weaponize other people's assholes, it becomes effective. It violates nothing.
It's more effective than Weedle over here on fucking Articuno.
Hey, fuck off with you.
I told you, I would definitely bring that up on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, what did I miss? I heard the analogy, and I don't know what it's about.
Oh, yeah. Literally just fucking told her that she was as useful as a Weedle against an Articuno. I forgot the whole context for it, but it had something to do with Luna fucking her out with something.
Oh, because I couldn't get her. Remember when I told you that I told her to clean up her toys?
Mm-hmm.
And all
That's
I told her
what
to
it
do, all I told her to do was clean up her cupcakes. 4 tiny little fucking cupcakes. And she refused to do it. She had a fucking meltdown. And then he fucking went a couple minutes later, amidst her fucking crying fit, and she just fucking starts to, and I was like, what the fuck?
Because you don't have a stern voice. Can't take you serious, Mom.
Yeah, when you sound like a toddler giving a toddler...
It's like taking a Weedle to a fucking Articuno fight. It doesn't work. One, you're not even effective at all.
You show up to the raid, you're like, Weedle, I choose you! And everyone else is like, you're a fucking dick. What else is in there?
If you take
I have a Caterpie.
But look, it works even through the evolutionary line. All right.
The Articuno, and that's
Straight up,
against the
she
Articuno,
fucking
because animals can't
sleeps.
handle weed.
Turns into Kakuna.
They run away.
After she wakes up, she evolves from Kakuna to Beedrill, completely fucking angry for no goddamn reason. It fucking works.
What do you? After
And
the
there's no
conversation,
argument
the
she
things
can
you
have.
volunteered yourself for, I would like you to stop violating my dog's.
I'm not violating your dog. Your dog's trying to violate me. I'm keeping their head up.
What'd you put on your asshole?
I didn't put anything in my asshole.
How did she go straight for the action? No, there's definitely ice cream down there.
No, there's no food. No food, Ruby. She smells the fucking chocolate.
She probably smells the cats.
Those
Yeah,
two.
that too.
No, Ruby, you cannot eat the cats.
I don't
She
eat
just
cats.
wants
I
to
play
play
with
with
cats.
She's just really.
The cats are so adorable.
Mavis, that's not proper code for NATO.
Yeah.
Why would you?
You
grow
cannot have sex with imprisoned soldiers.
Anyway,
Alright, so don't get yourself in prison. Especially after the war crime we're creating here.
Put on trial. Like the Nuremberg trial.
We got our own shit to do on Saturday night.
We're all going to stand on trial after. Do we have to flee to Argentina?
Maybe we should make these David.
We always go to the Middle
Yeah.
East. That sounds like a
How you gonna do
horrible
that? You need
idea.
money.
Maybe we could just convert to.
We convert to Islam.
Yeah.
how do we? At the rate we're going, we're gonna have to give the girls their own. They're gonna have to get their own episode, where they all
Huh?
just. They're gonna have to get their own episode where they just talk about shit without us ruining everything.
I don't need an episode.
We're the greatest.
We're just gonna go to the kitchen.
That's it. We
What are
need
you
a
gonna do
camera
in
for the
there?
kitchen.
You know,
Into the kitchen.
Please don't.
Oh God, that's so wrong.
It's just a little
no,
squeezy.
no, Lucas.
It's right there.
Oh my God.
You walked into it.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking missed that, Rose.
Oh my God. We're the fucking streak. Jesus Christ. You want to offer anything else up?
Fairly just offered one of his nuts.
Did you just hit him in the nuts? You're horrible. Are you sorry? You're crying. Oh God. Yeah, that one fucking hurt.
Oh damn.
You're such a bully. Why do you always go for the nuts? This is like your #1 target.
Oh,
As bad as fucking Luna whipped a goddamn Verizon remote in my fucking balls today.
God.
She's like, Dad, I'm like, what? She just goes, fucking just rip right in the fucking nuts. I'm like, oh, fuck me. And then she's like, Dad, I want my bottle. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up right now. I'm not fucking giving you the bottle.
This is straight system shock.
They don't realize how bad it hurts. A sea punt is not the
It's
same
not
thing.
the same. It's not the same.
Imagine you get hit in an area, and it activates everything in your body.
Especially in your stomach area.
The closest thing I could say is if someone were to hit you in your stomach as hard as you possibly, as
Yeah.
hard as I possibly can.
Yeah.
It sends your body into full fucking.
But then
system
it's
shock.
also your body.
Just instant, horrible period cramp for like a straight minute solid.
'Cause you think
Alexa,
I know what that
how
is.
many nerves are in
That's
the
what I'm trying to
testicles?
give you.
Lord.
From Hopkins
But we
Medicine
don't
Dr.
experience it.
The sixth cranial nerve can be damaged by infection, a stroke or tumor, increased pressure in the brain, and even migraines.
Alexa, how many nerves are in the testicles?
She said.
Alexa, how many nerves are in the testicles? Wow, Alexa.
She's against
Bitch.
this.
I don't know what Kyle's talking about, but he has said facts.
Getting hit in the balls hurts.
How many nerves are in the testicle?
It's like when you're in the middle of doing it, it slips out and basically rips your clit off. Times a million.
So there's 4 nerves that go into there. And you hit all 4 nerves, which just goes to everywhere where those nerves connect.
Uh-huh.
Which is everything.
Which goes to your legs.
I'm not impressed.
It's basically like getting your
Just gonna let
organ
it go.
kicked. Like if I kicked you in your uterus, like directly in the uterus. Pretty much, it's the same thing. Because it's the only organ that isn't directly protected
Uh-huh.
in the body, like in any part of the body.
Childbirth, miscarriages, cramps.
Okay, we understand.
But you
Jesus
go through
Christ.
cramps every single month, so your body is trained for it.
It doesn't.
It's not like we
it
sit
doesn't
there and get-
negate the fact that it doesn't fucking cripple us.
I'm not saying
Just
it
because
doesn't.
we don't
it's- and
show
the-
it like you guys do. We've learned how to fucking deal with it. It doesn't
We're not
mean it
monks who
gets
sat
any
there and get
easier.
kicked in the balls for months on end. We're regular dudes.
You're not a regular dude. Let's be.
And to be fair, we've probably been kicked in the nuts more than most average males.
I can say I've probably been kicked in the nuts more than anybody in this room, but
I
it's
don't
mainly
know.
because of what I did, and people
Oh.
don't know how to kick. I did Muay Thai, and
Ah,
yeah, so
okay.
many times dudes try and go for the low blow shot. It hurts 10 times more when there's a lot of power behind it. It's even worse when you see it coming and you're like, oh shit, he's gonna kick me. Your body's already like, no, it already hurts, just fall over.
Kyle said the B-drill comment. I don't know what Lucas and you guys were talking about at that point,
I don't know.
but the comment Josh made after the B-drill thing, and I said that
About
we would go to
B-drill
the-
being unnecessarily angry.
Yeah, well.
It's something you guys can't comprehend. Like, we can't comprehend periods. You guys can't comprehend getting kicked in the balls.
Actually, I think my worst ball incident was being shot by a paintball gun.
Oh.
That was really bad.
Oh man. Oh
The
man.
paintball gun or the Tavor? Because that motherfucker.
No, the paintball gun. Because I got shot by a paintball gun, a one-nutter at that. And it was at skirmish paintball. And so they sight your gun, they allow you a velocity of 300 FPS or lower. And we were playing on a 300 FPS field. Yeah, 300 feet per second on one testicle is like 100 feet per second less than what it takes to pop a testicle.
Jesus.
300 feet per second is what it would feel like when you get shot by those paintballs. Is what it would feel like to be shot by a beanbag shotgun.
This is debilitating.
Yeah, and it,
Christ.
bro, it was instant fucking shock. Like, I had hit the ground and, like, immediately started fucking crying and puking under my mask, and people kept shooting me. Like, I can't call them hit, bro. I'm just there.
You're like, you don't see I'm clearly in pain. I'm
Like-
holding my testicles on the ground.
Bro, I couldn't even do that. Like, I fell and did one of these things. Like, I just tucked everything between my legs, and I was just like this.
I was gonna say, like, all I can imagine is, like, I feel like my ears would start ringing.
Yeah.
Like,
It was bad. It, like, I nearly blacked out. Like, the way I was laying, I remember the vomit, like, going up into my mouth.
Oh.
And all I did is so it was a pyramid bunker, and it's an inflatable pyramid bunker, and I went to step out, because my guy across from me was like, you're good to come across, and I went to step out, and I went like this, and, like, the only part of me showing was the gun to here.
Oh.
And I went, whack, 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 and then slow motion kicked in, and I just seen a ball come from the back corner of the field. I'm like, oh no. And like, it deflected off of the corner of the pyramid by a little bit, but it wasn't enough to sling it off the field. It just went, whoof, and I just immediately collapsed. Like, my gun barrel was filled with dirt. Like, it went straight into the ground with all my body weight. Like, it hurt so bad I couldn't let go of the gun. Like, I just fell. I was just like, oh.
Bro into a ragdoll animation.
There is a certain level of instant pain where your body just immediately shuts down. You're just like, oh shit. That's why when people are like, oh man, that person who died in that accident, I hope they didn't suffer. No, it was pretty fucking instant. Soon as the pain got real bad, the body went, well bro, we're shutting off, goodbye.
Yeah.
And when you get to the threshold just below that, that's when it's its worst. And I think that was the most pain I've ever been in, through broken bones and everything. Like, my testicle was swollen for like fucking 2 weeks, so my whole inner thigh was black and blue.
No.
It was fucking bad.
Some days, I really wish that there was some sort of role reversal after being in a relationship for so long with a person, or just by having a scientific study, which has been done. Like, I understand that getting hit in the nuts hurts, but women go through a hell of a lot worse.
You cried when you got shot in the nipple by a Nerf gun.
That's a hell of a lot worse.
I may have cried from that, but did you see me falter when I had a miscarriage?
No.
Did you see me falter when I went through labor?
Yes. Yes, I did. And I seen your intestines and everything. Along with them being like, oh, we turned the anesthesia up too much. And you just start going, and they're like, here's your kid. You're trying not to throw up and cry, and I got a kid covered in fucking stomach crud. I'm like, and I'm not supposed to throw up now? Like the most traumatic experience of my life, and I'm into horror movies. Like, they walk me in, and I'm like, oh, those are intestines. They sit me down, and the fucking nerdy anesthesiologist guy is there, and he's like, how you feeling? And Bree's like, I'm okay. Ooh, they did something. Like, when they're moving her around, or like trying to get the baby out. And then I don't know what he did, but like he looked at Bree, and I guess because Bree did that like woo moment because they like went in for the baby, he was like, clearly not enough, and like turned it up. And at that point, shit got catastrophic. You started to like hyperventilate. He's like, are you good? And you're like, I'm like, oh no, she's gonna be sick.
That's normal with an epidural.
Yeah, but it was like...
Me flinching was my body's reaction to being fucking numb. It's the same thing that a fucking dead person does.
But like, that whole fucking experience, they're like, you haven't seen me suffer? I'm like, I watched you get overdosed on anesthesia, almost throw up on my lap. I've seen your intestines. I've seen some shit. And I wish I had that type of anesthesia when I got fucking shot in the balls. I wish someone would have ran out and been like, we're gonna put it in your back. I would have been like...
I'm gonna get one of those meter things that has the, what the fuck is it? It like...
All jewels, and yes, getting kicked in the balls is technically on the highest point of it.
How do we investigate this for science? We need neutral people.
Um,
Some of opposite
Just
gender.
fucking Google
I would say- I feel
opposite
like-
gender, and we let one half
What are
get
some of the worst pains for human beings?
let one half get cunt punted and let the other half get ball kicked, and we'll see by the same person, same force. We'll see who gets up first.
We use John Bones Jones.
Can we use
I'll do the kicking.
Kicking.
Not
I
neutral.
love kicking.
No, Kyle's only messaging you.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Apparently, bladder infections and UTIs are worse than birth.
Hey, that's crazy.
I
They
can
do
see
hurt.
that. I can see that being fucking like really bad.
Dude, I would never want to pass a fucking kidney stone. I gotta
fuck.
piss a rock out of my
So, oh god, fucking one of our friends, Jared, his brother suffers from chronic kidney stone
Oh,
for drinking things as light as water.
Jesus.
Jason?
Yeah.
Oh.
So his kidneys are just broken.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude. Like,
You gotta wake up and
there was
piss
one
out
time,
a
what were we
rock.
all playing? You were playing. It was 7 Days to Die. He was sitting there and he's like, man, I feel like I need to go pass a kidney stone. He went and pissed, came back and was like, yeah, I passed 2 kidney stones. And we're all just like, that fucking hurt? He's like, well, when you do it all your life, you get used to it. And like, my penis immediately became an innie. He was like, he's like, yeah, no. I'm like, no, that sounds bad.
That thing must whistle. Jesus Christ.
Dude, he's bad. Like, he can't drink anything.
That's really bad.
Like, he has to drink specific filtrated water. Like, he has to get special filters and shit for his water so he does not get kidney stones. Like, he was monthly, he would get them. He'd be like, I just had kidney stones taken out, and turns out I got like 5 more, and we're all just like... The one day he got on, and he's like, oh, I'm in so much pain. We're like, yeah, what's wrong? He's like, I just got home from the doctor, and they broke up 2 of my kidney stones, because they were, what did he say? They were like golf ball size, I think they said.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Pissing a golf ball out of there.
But what they do,
Golf ball.
what they
You
do,
gotta get them out and smash.
what they do is they
It's like a
That
it's like
is-
a laser.
yeah, it's like a laser that uses sound waves, and they make a little incision, and they go in and they just blast them and break them into pieces, and then you piss out all the little pieces.
Play flicking asteroids. They send in a little drone.
Because it was fucking weird, because so Brie had gotten fixed after she gave birth to Luna, but it was such a weird concept because like she gave birth, they closed her up, then made this little incision and went in with a laser and just did everything. I was like, you were already in there, why'd you close it back up? They're like, well, this is a different surgery, check, clear this off, okay. Incision, go again. No, don't do that. Dude, I'll still never, that will be something I will remember even beyond the grave. Oh, how was it when your kid was born? It was an experience. Wasn't it wonderful? Not really.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't have to see my vagina be gaped open like a fucking with a basketball.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I would have rather have seen that than all of your intestines hanging out. Like, it wasn't like they were in a pan. They just pulled them out like it was a fucking haunted house.
And they put them on top of you.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
on her, dangling off the end of the table, because when I walked in, because they scurried me in there because they forgot about me, the doctor had to move some. She's like, well, knocked him down and, like, scooped him back up. I'm like... It's like...
Their organs. There's no response. There's no human. We just don't. There's no comprehension. You go, what the fuck?
Well, and it's not even.
It doesn't matter how many horror movies you watch or how much gore porn you're into. You walk in and see it in person, you're like, what? Hi.
It's
And-
you can and it's weird how you're numb, but you can feel everything.
Yeah, like them
Like,
moving
you can
around
feel
inside of
the
you. Oh,
incisions,
that fucking
you can
creepy.
feel the hands going in, them moving your organs and stuff. You feel all of that. And
It's like
they're
an
like, "You're not
out-of-body
su-
experience I don't want to fucking
They're-
have.
The nurse is like, you're not supposed to be able to feel that. I'm like,
Did I say it earlier? Get the fuck... Can you get the fuck out of here?
You're not supposed to feel that. I'm not. You shouldn't have told me. You should have just turned that bitch off.
That's the
because that
problem.
makes
They
it
did, and
worse.
she immediately got sick. And the worst part is you know what they gave you to piss in? It wasn't even like they gave her a bucket. Like when you go to a hospital, it wasn't a piss jug. It's like one of the pee pans. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, fucking piss fans.
The pan. He was just holding one of those pans under your face, and like
Oh, I
you,
know.
you would move to go throw up, and he's like, I'm fucking glad I don't have his job.
Are you gonna hold the piss pan?
Like
he
she
was-
moved her
he
head
was-
a little bit, and he's like,
He was the anesthesia guy.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
was the anesthesia guy, and he couldn't. Before you came in, he couldn't handle them cutting me open. That was all they did was cut me open.
Yeah, like
And they fucking hold on. They cut me open, and
Lucas,
he's
I'm breaking
like,
your whiskey open.
I can't.
It's in the
I
freezer.
can't handle that. And I was like, why the fuck are you here?
Normally, anesthesiologists get to do their job and bounce. He was the night shift guy, and you should have.
Oh man.
In technicality, you should have been done like 4 hours prior to him getting started on work.
Well, they couldn't get the fucking needle in because of the amount of pain. My fucking back kept spasming. So every time they went to stick the needle in, it would fucking go the wrong way, and they're like, "Oh, we can't do that." So they would have to fucking wait and try and
I can't.
wait
This far, I'm
to
out here
straighten me
dying. This
out so
fucking
that they
bottle
could get
straight
it
up
in where
sounds
they
like a
couldn't
girl
get it
deep
in.
throating somebody. The neck's too long, so as soon as you pour, it goes. Fucking hell.
On this episode of Vision of the Curse, we talk about pain tolerance and childbirth.
And how
I
a
still
whiskey
think
bottle
the worst
sounds
part
like
of the whole thing.
sucking dick.
You stick your dick in a whiskey bottle, but you probably can't get it out.
The whiskey bottle makes some weird. The neck's so long that when you go to pour it, it just goes. I'm like, not tonight, please. Fucking. Like, there's something about you walk in and you're like, I'm gonna go be with my wife to give birth. You walk in, you're like,
Like rising strings start playing in your head.
hey, you walk in, the first thing your brain does is go, what the fuck? Oh, that's what that is. You always hear that there's this many yards or whatever of fucking intestines inside of you. You walk in and see them all out. You're just like,
Well, damn. I didn't see a visual before.
And then what was the comment after I got back to the room and I was gaining consciousness? Do you remember what you said?
oh, I guess I love you inside and out now since I got to see everything. The worst part is they fucking shift changed. Like, they literally pulled Luna out, wrapped her up, didn't do any of the cleaning off, handed me to her,
'Cause it
who
was
I am now
hard.
trying not to get sick because she's getting sick in front of me and I don't do well with that. And they're like, the new nurses will be in, we're gonna shift change. And I'm like,
Just fucking
And
walk
I'm
in,
trying
high
not
five,
to-
you're in.
Like,
Tag me in.
I'm trying not to freaking get sick because I don't want him on the fucking floor. And they're trying to clean her off, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
yeah, like, hold,
And only
like,
2 of the nurses stayed past their shift to fucking help us out, the 2 cool ones. And then it was like, that was it. The doctor was like, okay, and we're out. And I'm like,
there's
where the fuck are y'all going?
There's
They're
also,
like, oh, we're gonna shift change. And I'm like, huh?
there's also
I'm
a part.
open, chief.
There's also part of this story that was probably the scariest part. You hear the doctor go, scalpel, not that.
Oh,
Scalpel, not that.
Oh.
C5. I need a C5. Do you know what a C5 is? Because the person handing them tools, it must have been their first day on the job.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no.
it was a new person.
And then
they
she
didn't-
called some
They
out.
don't
She's
tell
like,
you that there's new people.
no.
They just think that they're fucking competent enough to do so. Well, this fucking
The-
person was not.
The doctor was getting hit.
Yeah,
And at one point,
yeah.
she's like, she like said a number. It was like a letter and a big number. She's like, I need C37. And he's like, I already gave you that. And there was a moment where, like, because I can kind of see around the curtain, where the doctor's there, like, trying to get Bree closed up, and looks up with this face of, where? So they immediately stop closing Bree up, and I see them go looking. Turns out it's just on the floor. I need to get a new one. But there was that moment where the doctor was like, please tell me you did not drop something inside of this person. It was just that, like, one moment. They're cleaning the baby up, trying to get her closed up. The doctor is pissed, and then that moment happens. And the whole room falls quiet. The only thing you can hear is the fucking anesthesia machine and Bree's heart rate. And then they find it, and it immediately just goes back to hustle and bustle again. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. This dude's losing his fucking shit.
For like a solid 2 minutes, you were just like...
Silence.
You're like, that doesn't seem good.
So I looked it up. So it's birth, getting kicked in the nuts, period cramps.
We're up there, man.
Until you experience the other two things, I don't want to hear none of y'all motherfuckers.
It's science. He looked up the study. You
So
can't-
pretty much, we
Doesn't
get
matter.
intense period cramps instantly.
Uh-huh.
Like, worse than intense period cramps.
Uh-huh.
And then it fades away, if you're lucky, in like a day or two, at like the worst. And for us, I know we then have to sit there and try and walk like this.
Oh yeah.
The waddle walk.
Oh man.
Yeah, how much walking I did after I got shot by the paintball gun?
Oh, my
I
God,
called
yeah.
off for a week. I didn't fucking move. Not at all.
I don't blame
Not
you.
fucking happening.
Fuck
And I
that.
have a cyst that runs right here.
Oh man.
And sometimes it gets inflamed. And then I have to walk like this at work. Like I have a
I
fucking
never
peg
knew
leg.
that. I just always
Yeah.
thought your pants were too tight. Or you
No,
couldn't
if you ever
stop.
see me walking like that, it's just like, oh, it's time to get inflamed.
I just kind of thought it was the swamp ass walk because your pants were too tight.
No.
Noted.
I literally had to go to I had to go to the
It's the
hospital
same
for
walk.
it.
It's the same. Oh, that's right. You were in. Was that last year? No.
Yeah.
You were in September for it because Rick's
Yeah.
like, well, Lucas ain't coming in. I hope he gets fired. I'm like, there's actually something wrong with Lucas, but okay, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah, I had to go to the fucking hospital because it didn't stop for like 2 days. I got my balls ultrasounded.
Alright, what's the next
It's like
topic?
the worst feel. Not the worst, but it's a weird feeling.
To have your balls ultrasounded?
Yeah.
They gotta rub the cream on there.
It's just,
I was gonna say, I think they.
you know what it feels like because you've got an ultrasound, but imagine that in your coochie.
Like,
It's weird.
You do know that the first ultrasound that they actually do is an internal.
yeah.
No, I don't, because I've never had a child.
Yeah, the first.
It's like a fucking dildo with a camera that goes.
So you're used to that.
Dude, the fucking reaction was great. The nurse is like, this is a little big. I hope you're good. She slips it in Bree. She's like, are you good? And Bree's like, is it in?
See?
Bree looked at me, and I'm just sitting there red in the face. I'm like, we got in a fucking car, and I died for 10 minutes before we could drive. It's okay to laugh.
I did.
And the nurse kind of like, the nurse had a moment where he says that, and the nurse looks at me, and I look back at her, and it made it even more awkward. I'm like, God damn it, I'm trying to fucking
I'm trying to be supportive, but I'm gonna die internally.
She was dying internally. Like, it happened, the nurse looked at her, looked at me, she looked at me, both of them were looking at me, Bree gets red in the face, and now I'm like...
I don't know whether to be like, fuck yeah, or start laughing.
And then after the brief moment of silence, it was like 40 seconds, the nurse was like, good to know. I'm like, oh my god! Fucking dead! The most awkward shit ever. Alright, I'm gonna put it in. Is it in? How are you feeling? Is it in? Oh boy.
Well, I think so they have these fucking, they're like the size of the fucking TV, so that you could see everything while you're laying on the the bed or whatever.
Basically, it's just a big TV hooked up to like a casting monitor.
Yeah. And like I can see that she's in, but I know that I should feel that, and I didn't, and I was like, "Are you in?" And she looked, and I was like, "Oops."
I spoke too much.
I'm like, "Oops."
But like, it's such a weird feeling to get your balls ultrasounded. Like, just take like.
Did they use the same gel?
Yeah, it was like this warm gel.
Yeah, it's like warm and sticky. It's legitimate.
And I had this poor girl come in and fucking scan my balls.
They couldn't even send a dude in to do it.
Oh man.
I by the time I fucking actually got in, it was nighttime. It's just been all day at the fucking Hershey ER.
Yeah, most of the guys are fucking.
They put me in a fucking.
People.
They put me in a wheelchair because they don't want me walking.
Yeah.
And it turns out, just got a cyst in my balls. And well, just fucking. If you see me waddle walking, you know why.
The rest is history.
Like it gets debilitating.
All right, let's just agree to disagree that we both have pain.
So pretty much, I do experience a period.
I'm not agreeing to that.
It's the same
Thing, you know.
Well, I'm not saying they do, but I do.
I'm not
Sisterhood.
agreeing to that. Shut up.
What do you mean you're not agreeing to that? I have to sit there and deal with fucking cramps up here and down here.
So do I.
And then I can't walk because every time I walk, it activates even worse.
Me too.
Exactly. So why aren't you agreeing?
I do it every month.
Round one. Fight!
Babe, what happens
Good
when I
for
get really
you.
bad cramps?
You lay in the bed and you cry.
What happens when I get really bad cramps?
Become a monster.
No, actually, I've been blessed to not have to deal with a monster. This monster is easily tamed with chocolate and ice cream when that happens.
Not always.
90% of the time. Sometimes it requires Mexican food or something like that.
And a lot of hiding.
Food is a nice problem solver. It's the number one. Fellas, if you get into a relationship, food. That's your first answer.
Food fixes everything.
They're
What?
angry. You want some food? Yeah.
Where the fuck were we going? Where were we going and you brought Remy with? And you messaged me, you're like, Remy was getting hangry, so I needed to stop, but I'll be there soon. I was like, thanks for letting me know there's food here. And you responded, you were like, I wasn't making it that far. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, that was one of the first times I think you guys came together.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where the fuck were we? Where were we? Where did we go?
I don't know. We didn't go anywhere. They were coming here.
I thought we went somewhere. Was it the Brimming Horn?
No.
We had to leave because they were.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't really eaten much. And I needed to feed the gremlin. Before midnight.
Never forget, like, I think one of the most memorable moments between
Oh, by
Into
the
the
way,
Crypt and
if
Holdfast
when
was
we go back
all
there,
of us
is-
being
I
exhausted
guess
being
we're not
2
supposed to
hours
go
from
back
home and going to
We're
a
just
bar to
gonna
find
sit
out they don't have food and
Yeah.
eating at Wawa.
Yeah, and go to the beach the next day and take Lou and.
Like
stuff
the
like
dude,
that,
the
so
dudes in
you guys-
Holdfast didn't even go to Wawa first for food. They're like, we need beer first. We just played for fucking 4 hours.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Whatever.
This is fucking. The first thought is there's a Wawa there, but there's alcohol here. Everybody being extremely fucking drunk in a Wawa.
Dude, it did not
food, so
take
the alcohol
much.
just drops down. It was talking to fucking Jack, and I was like, this man is fucking slammed.
Oh,
Dude.
the Adam Levine comment. Dave
Dude,
was fucking
I
dying.
love
I've
Jack.
never seen Dave.
I love Jack, but Cole has even directly called Jack out. Jack is a fucking lightweight. Like,
Yeah.
2 whiskeys and a beer will wipe him the fuck out. Dude, I don't know if I shared this story with you guys, but there was the last full practice we had when we were there. I forget who we were missing. We were missing somebody. Buzz, because Dave played bass that day. And fucking, I'm there and I'm on the floor. I'm talking to Cole and I'm taking out the breed love to give it to Cole. And I'm on the floor and I'm kind of like this and I hear the door open and I look up. And it's Saucy Jack. And he comes walking in. And you know this walk. I'm going to fucking imitate it too. It's great because you've done it here. He comes walking in like this. He's like, I look up and like, are you hungover? And he just looked at me and he goes, did you have to fucking say it out loud? He's like, alright, fucking, can we not be loud today? I'm like, you're the loudest one here. And I was like, I didn't mean to call you out. You just came like, and if you guys have all seen Saucy Jack, but fucking Travis. Saucy Jack moves quick. Like,
Yeah.
no matter where he walks, he's just like he's just always moving quick. That's just how he is. And he just came waltzing through the door like fucking Lucas coming into work at fucking 7 a.m. He's just like, I'm like, oh god, Saucy Jack's fucked up.
Wait, 7 a.m. or 7:10?
7 a.m. Sometimes 7:10. Our supervisor's he's not super picky on if we're fucking.
Hi.
The only thing
I make it in, and then
the only
work
thing
gets
Lucas fucking cares about is we get in and get work done and go home. That's it. And we get close to our fucking 45 hours.
done. Well, I had 48 this week, so.
The only thing, like, he is so fucking fed up with UPS that, like, we're behind and don't get no help. And I'm like, we're not getting help. I'm sending our people home at 5 o'clock. And literally the one day he looked at me and goes, okay, fuck UPS. It's like, okay. And we all fucking left. But yeah, fucking, hangry is never good. This one gets hangry too. This one's level of hangry starts at level 3 though, out of 5. There's 5 levels. As soon as hangry kicks in, there's no build up. It's just like, I'm hungry, now I'm pissed off. And then the problem with that is once this one gets to that level of hangry, they can't decide what they want to eat. And no matter what I throw out or what Josh throws out, it will get fucking shot down like a World War II fighter jet or a Japanese kamikaze.
No, they know exactly what they want to eat, but they're not going to articulate it because you should know. You should know what they want.
The one
And you have to sit there and keep guessing. And even if you do know,
We gotta share the
even
story.
if you do know, and you
gotta
say
share
it, they
the
go,
fuck-
no.
We gotta share the rock, paper,
Why is this a universal experience?
They go, no, that's not what I want. And you go, oh, okay. And then you get something and you go, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. And I go, I asked if you wanted that.
This is
That's literally
There's a
how
fucking story. We were in fucking
women are built.
Walmart. We were in a Walmart.
Every man has to deal with
was
that
it
in their
Walmart
relationship.
or was it Second and Charles?
No, it was Walmart. Because we were in line, self-checkout.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was Walmart.
Right? We're in self-checkout, and Josh was like, I was like, all right, Josh, what do we want to do for food? Because Josh was buying food. And he was like, I'm down for pizza, I'm down for tacos. And Bree's like, I think she's responded with like she didn't want either one of those. And I was like, and I looked at Josh, I was like, all right, we rock, paper, scissors for it.
Oh, scissors, paper, rock.
We scissors, paper, rock, and we get to the last one, and I win for pizza, and she's like, I want tacos.
She knew she wanted tacos, and she was hoping Josh won.
No, I said I wanted tacos, and he's like,
I wanted pizza,
he's like,
and
No, you
well,
were tacos, I was pizza because I beat you.
Yep.
So like,
Yeah.
okay.
And she was
go to
like,
get
I want
fucking pizza.
tacos.
I want tacos. Well, too fucking bad. We're getting fucking pizza because I fucking won.
fucking tacos.
We fucking
We got
asked.
tacos.
We asked like 4 times before we got to this situation. This was
Mind you, the line for this Walmart, because it was self-checkout, went back to the fucking produce, so we were in the back already asking.
We got to
You went from the back to the front.
we scissor
where
paper rock
because there's
at
an
the
indoor
self
and
checkout
produce is
cooler.
off to the left.
You know what I'm
So
talking
we're
about?
at the
Like,
very start of produce, walking up in the fucking line.
and she
And
could
by the time we
not
got
make
to
a
the
fucking
front,
decision.
That's when we fucking scissors, paper,
But
rock.
here's the thing. He was like, "What do you want to eat?" I was like, "Let's just let her decide." That was the immediate decision. She was like, "I don't know, whatever you guys want." And then we were like, "Oh, down for anything, tacos or pizza." And she was like, "I really don't want either one of those." And I was like, and as the line's moving, we get up and we're like, "So you don't want either one of those? You don't know what
I
you
didn't
want?"
say I didn't want either one of those. I said I didn't care whatever you guys want.
She
Which is
cared.
always a fucking
And that
lie.
immediately, you better pick right, dickhead.
So we scissor
Literally.
paper rock, and Josh won, so we were gonna go to Two Brothers, and she's like, "No, I want tacos." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I don't want tacos.
I wanted an option.
You got your option and you lost your option, and then you
No,
were
I
like,
There
didn't.
was
I
two
won.
options.
That there was two options that we threw out to each other. She had a choice of whatever the fuck she wanted because we were like, "What do you want?" And she goes, "I don't know."
your executive decision automatically won, and
Because-
you chose not to
Because
take
for
it.
me, regardless, if they get like fucking Five Guys or whatever, there's a Subway right there. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't really care for Five Guys. I'll fucking dash food. I don't fucking care.
Like,
sometimes I don't even fucking eat. I
We-
don't care.
We gave her the first decision. We knew what to do as men. We were like, "What do you want to eat?" And normally, you would get an immediate answer. Like, and when you're proposed with that situation, you should have an answer. Don't fucking throw it back at us. We're asking you because we honestly don't give a fuck. We're just fucking
At
hungry.
this point, it's easier to ask Luna.
I literally, I don't care. I'll eat anything. I'm letting you choose.
Like,
You know, I don't-
Luna wanted tacos today, man.
Yeah, Josh got
Uncle
tacos.
Josh said, "Luna, what should I get for dinner? I'm hungry." And I told Luna, I said, "Tacos." And she goes, "Tacos." So, later, his food gets here. He comes in with a bag. Luna runs over to him and goes, "Tacos." And he didn't share.
The
And
kid's
she got
already had
upset.
half of her dinner,
And then-
over half a fucking bag of fucking Middlesworth.
Yeah, he ate like half my bag of Middlesworth chips.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna be blamed
was
for the kid
waiting.
either puking up everything or shitting the fucking bed. One of the two. Not happening.
But look at this from the bottom of our hearts. If we ask you
I don't
what
have
you
a heart for
want,
that.
it's because we fucking don't give a shit.
Never.
It's not because, oh, they're just being nice. No, we seriously don't fucking care. If you were like, I know you ate here yesterday, I'd be like, okay, I'll get something
In
different.
liberal biology, everything for a man is simplistic. From balls to fucking brain, everything
Why you
is
gotta
already
go make
chosen
things
and
so
simple.
complicated?
For women, from vagina to brain, is complicated. That's just biologically how it is. Blame biology.
Like, especially when they're on their period, there's a brain. Now there's a brain block. It can't connect to the stomach.
When
It's
someone
gonna-
says pizza or tacos, is that not an option?
Especially during the period, there's a brain block. The period's just angry. It doesn't fucking care. It goes, "No, I don't care. I'm gonna be unruly
hold on,
and
it
ruthless."
is not-
And then it decides to communicate with the stomach. It goes, "Maybe we should eat. I'll let you think." And you have to wait for that blockade to get unfiltered before you can get food.
Here's
Can
the
we get a
thing.
picture book for this?
Here's the thing. Yeah, you didn't give us options. The options was anything you fucking wanted. Open your phone. Where are you? Are we in Delaware? What's open? Let's go here and eat food.
Pizza,
It's
tacos,
that fucking
you want
easy.
a burger.
Listen,
many
we've got
how many
5G.
times
They're
have
running
I
on
done
dial-up.
I fucking hate you.
How many times have I done that? And you're like, "I don't fucking want that. I don't fucking want that. I don't want that. I don't want that." And then I'm like, "What do you fucking want?" And you're like,
Sometimes it's fun to
"How's
dish
feel?"
it back.
I'm like,
Have you ever
"You
dished it
son
back?
of a bitch!"
Have you ever
I
dished
found
it back?
out, like the entire menu, and you're just like, oh fucking no.
Dishing it back is so much fun because then they finally get this reaction. You're like, how does it fucking feel? I don't want that. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't know what I want. Pick something. I am not the fucking menu. I don't fucking care. What do you want for dinner? Fucking food. Do I eat it? Make it. It's fine.
Sometimes, like, I would order, like, Taco Bell in the middle of the week. And everybody's like, oh, you had Taco Bell. You're not going to want it again. I go, this is fucking Taco Bell. Of course I'm going to want it again.
Yeah. I'll eat Taco Bell 5 days a week. I literally did for a while.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Also, where do you work to make the money for that?
Well, I was working at a detailer's at the time.
The more
did
you
that with
pet
my
her, the
last
more
job.
hair you're gonna get off. Oh, you've been replaced, by the way.
Damn.
No, their jeans are pretty much the same. So it's like having a taller version of Lucas.
It's like having two Lucases. Yeah, no, that's fucking.
Don't you dare, Mavis.
Like, I know for a fact, at least I'm gonna see two of you a bunch this year. I'm almost certain we're going back up to the place in Lock Haven, which was
I
a
want
really
Taco
nice
Bell.
event. Wait, and the food
Well-
there was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
I told Remy that
You're two
next time we go
cheesy
to
bean and rice
Birmingham-
burritos and a cheese quesadilla.
Yeah, well, I like to eat the same thing every time because I know it's good.
You're such a simple animal.
Now I want a steak quesadilla.
I'm all-
Motherfucker!
You've gotten into a Taco Bell bag.
Once you figure out what they like from the menu, then you can go, okay, we're going to this place. I know
Subway
exactly
menu
what
memorize.
you're getting.
Taco
You
Bell
get the
orders
same
memorized.
thing.
This one will
every
get the
time.
same thing
Subway,
every time.
Taco Bell,
and then 1 week
memorized.
change it up, and I'll come
Get
back with
about
the same thing
every
and they'll be
time
like,
for
I didn't
Five
want
Guys.
that.
What do I get from Taco?
I've
You
had
know
that
what I
happen
get
too.
from Five
The
Guys.
random curveball, and you go, where the fuck did this happen?
And it becomes a new regular, and then you start to do the new regular, and then they're like,
I want the old thing.
yeah, and you're like, what the fuck? God damn it.
I'm not changing my taco.
They
Bell
did it.
order.
You did to the Taco Bell. I was like, oh, do you want 2 cheesy bean and rice burritos and a case of you went no. I was like, what do you want? I don't know. And then you had to sit there and deliberate for like 5 minutes while we're at the speaker.
Oh god, that is the most awkward
I'm
shit.
like reading off the menu.
We've been at
dude.
Subway and that's happened too, literally on the phone.
wanted to change it.
Well,
Do you
we're about
remember-
to get the fucking subs, so you might want to choose now. Salad or sub.
You remember
It's
when
always
she,
the same
You remember
one,
when
too.
she did that to me going through the Burger King stop the other week? I
Yeah,
rolled
I'm at
up
the
and I got
fucking
my order and they're
fuck-
like, hi, welcome to Burger King, can I help you? And I'm like, I want a chicken fry meal, medium with a Coke. What do you want?
It was like they're seeing the menu for the first time.
Yeah.
Because they've never ordered anything else.
What are you talking about?
It's a whole new experience.
The fastest I've ever seen Brie order is at Getty Burger.
Oh.
She sits down, opens that menu. She just goes, that one. That's what I'm eating. Which, to be honest, that is the best place to do it because their fucking food is amazing. But like, that is the fastest place. That is the fastest place Brie orders is Getty Burger.
Well, that's
Like,
the thing.
she knew what she wanted before me and you knew what we fucking wanted last time. She fucking walked in there knowing what she wanted. I'm like, wow, this is weird.
Well, I've never been there before, so I
I know,
had to-
and now when
I
I
had
get
to
back,
choose.
I have to get with Jucat because it looked really
Oh
good.
my
We
God,
need to
it
go
was
back
so
again.
good.
When are we making a trip?
It's Creature Feature Weekend.
Same time last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too far away.
I just hope I don't have any shows. If not, we're gonna have to make a trip.
That's too far away.
I'll see if they posted Creature Feature Weekend.
Hey, what
Are we taking Remy to Creature Feature Weekend? No, it's not, because Creature Feature is moved, remember? It's not in the summer anymore, it's in the spring.
It's still too far away from them, but you're gonna forget about it in like tonight.
Creature
No,
Feature
actually, because
Creature Feature Weekend this year is April 19th through the 21st.
Oh.
Maybe we could take Remy.
I think they went to the bathroom.
Yeah. I forgot what they were doing that weekend.
We were.
Here's the thing,
You
even
said
though
they
I
had,
was
like,
in
some plans with family or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Even though I was in pain
Birthday
and
party
had
or
an
something.
infected tooth,
Yeah.
I still had the best time. I fucking love that show. It's so, like, wholesome and, like, the panels and... You don't feel like you're at this major convention. You just kind of feel like you're hanging out with a bunch of people you've known all of your life. You're just like, I don't even know you.
We were gonna go there last weekend.
Spicy peanut butter.
Last Friday.
We let it get too warm.
Remember?
I preferred warm. My first glass was super cold. You know what we need to do?
That peanut butter lingers when it's warm.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad thing, though.
No.
You know what we need to do? We all just need to group up and go to Duke's together.
Yeah.
We'll go to a podcast. We'll go before a podcast.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Podcast trip.
We'll go before... Dude. So,
you sent me pictures. I was instantly...
Dude, the fucking video I sent you of my fucking steak quesadilla or fucking steak fajitas coming...
It fucking sizzled
like,
the
imagine
entire...
those diner fajitas. Just a fucking mountain of it.
And they make their fucking fajitas.
And you got your fucking
It's
tortillas on the side with the cheese.
Oh, yeah.
It sizzled the
that's...
entire time we were fucking there.
Here's the thing. I'm not super keen on a lot of things in Spanish food, but there's one thing that has stuck out to me that I love, and that's the fucking, like, the pico stuff they put in.
Pico de gallo.
Yeah, it's like sweet.
The
Dude.
sweet salsa.
Yeah. But there's, like, no
He's
sauce
like, what
to it.
is it? I was like, it's sweet salsa.
It's basically salsa without
it's
the
sweet
sauce.
salsa, that's what it is. And he's like, I actually like this. I'm like...
Let me see if I recorded a video and sent it to Lucas when we were there eating.
Yeah. Dude, I could hear the sizzling. I was like, oh.
Make sure my volume's all the way up. Dude, it was
there's things that are like...
That is how a steak fajita should be served.
That was so good.
That noise is it sizzle
There's
like
telepathic communication, and it's just something...
Something about the sizzle of a fajita grill.
Instant neuron activation.
like dude, it was so hot. Our waitress, when she brought it out, the way they put it on her tray, it was like right in her face. She's like walking like this with her head laid over. Dude, Duke,
not eat my fingers.
I honestly think Duke's is probably one of the most underrated places in Harrisburg. So like, here's Bree's fucking burger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Fucking
It was really
And your
Yeah.
giant ass like fucking margarita.
That looks like a good, real good.
Dude, I
classic
wanted
burger.
that.
These are our samplers. These big fucking
during
things
happy
right here
hour
are
too,
mozzarella
so it was
sticks.
like
They're called
$7.50
monster
for this
mozzarella
giant
sticks.
thing. I was like,
Shit.
They're
I would've
basically
fucking flat on my face.
oh, it
Like-
wasn't, it
so these are
wasn't
fried
that
pickles,
potent, but
and then they
it
give
was
you
definitely
basically
fucking-
like
'cause it's
blooming
not a
onion
Mexican
sauce, but better
margarita.
and ranch.
I
These are
got a
mozzarella
Mexican
sticks, basically
margarita,
like a
and that shit
breadstick
was
with
just
fucking
tequila. I
mozzarella
was
cheese
like,
right through the
Oh,
middle.
that
I
was-
need to drive.
Here-
I had one.
wasn't-
Here's Bree's
it
fucking
wasn't
margarita.
bad,
That was
but I think I
$7.50.
so-
That's not bad.
I
That was a
so
frozen drink, by the way. It was
Yeah.
a mango bango. My double tall. So this is a double tall, full fucking glass, like this big of cider. Angry Orchard off the tap. That
Ooh.
cost me $5.50.
Damn.
And I was like, but when you think about it, like it was like a glass like this, wasn't it?
It was like
Big
the,
ass
It was
glass.
like the 40-ounce cup that he has.
Yeah, the
my
big
purple
40
one.
ounce,
It was
fucking
like
to
that.
the top. And they brought it out, and I'm like, oh boy, they better bring me food or I'm gonna be fucked up. Like I ordered a soda as a fucking backup plan.
Yeah.
A
and
fucking
it was like, I
end
have
of
to
concert
finish
at
my
Love
soda.
Draft.
He's like, shit.
Dude, yeah, oh man. I will say their burgers aren't as good as Getty Burger, but I think if you were to, it depends. If you get it like she did, where it's super fresh and they're not super busy, great, love them.
Yeah.
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 I definitely don't think their food beats Love Draft's. Love Draft's food is hard to beat around here.
Love Traps, their
Those
portions
fucking
are
nachos.
bigger.
Oh, that was so good. I'm not gonna lie. Even just devouring on the side next to the pit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go.
I was upset we had to fucking eat them so fast.
Yeah.
But like at the same time,
Yeah.
I was full. I thought I was gonna throw up cheese in the pit.
We need to go back. We need to find a show that pops up where I'm not playing and go back. Or hopefully I get to play there this year. That would be even cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome. I love Love Drafts 1 because I don't think it's on my pedal board way behind you, buddy. I don't think I've had a bad atmosphere experience at Love Drafts. Like, every time we went there, the food was good, the drinks are good, the bartenders are as quick as they can be for the amount of people they tend to.
That shit gets packed fast.
Their alcohol prices aren't fucking bad.
No.
Like, you get, and for the amount, for what you pay for your food, you fucking get what you pay for. Like, absolutely. And overall, like, I thought Love Drafts was great. Duke's is hit or miss with service. Sometimes you get a waiter who, like, we got sat down at our table this time, and I was like, man, they're probably not going to get a tip today. It took them, like, 20 minutes to get to us just to get our fucking drink ordered. I was like, hey, while you're here, take our fucking appetizer. But here's the thing where they made up for that. He came back, 15 minutes later, we placed our order.
Not even.
Our appetizers came out about 5 minutes after that, and our food came out like 10 minutes after the appetizers, which is always a fucking conundrum.
Yeah. You order apps thinking like, oh, it's probably gonna take forever to get the main course.
Yeah.
And like you get the main course.
Well, and then we even did the thing where we were like, okay, we're gonna take this many home. No.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing. So you think about it. I left a decent tip, but that order. So my steak fajitas, Breeze giant burger. So.
What are you?
The order of fried pickles, the order of Monster mozzarella sticks that I sent you a picture of.
What?
Those 2 huge alcoholic drinks with a tip cost us $90.
That's not bad at all.
No.
Yeah.
And like, I brought those steak fajitas home. There was so many of them I ate them for dinner the next day. Like, I got through half of that.
Yeah.
It was huge. They brought it out and I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have eaten any appetizers. It was one of those moments where I was like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
When you get that certain serving, it's like when Getty Burger brings your burger out and it's this fucking tall and you're like,
Jesus
oh
Christ.
shit, I fucked up.
Cheesy double beef burrito.
Dude, fucking
Stacker.
Oh, yeah. I love those. The cheesy double.
We all need to take a podcast trip to Getty Burger too, because it's, as much as you can get burgers elsewhere, there's something about Getty Burger's gourmet filet mignon burgers that are just fucking amazing.
We have to watch when we go though, because if we go during biker,
Yeah, we don't want to go. We don't want to go through Biker. But we went
it's
even
not
when
even-
we went
it's
in
not
the
even going
spring.
it's not even going through the bikers. It's the place is so fucking packed that you can't sit down.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you
And
have
it's
to.
like-
Because we were standing for a bit.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, and we weren't even
Yeah,
we
and it
weren't
wasn't
even there
even
during
that
peak
bad,
season. Here's
yeah.
the things you have to remember: Gettysburg is a tourist destination. It's a popular one. It's a huge one. And don't get me wrong, I think it's beautiful out there. I love getting to see the city of Gettysburg. There's a super cool nerd shop that we need to go back to all together because I can get some D&D dice. I didn't even think about that.
Oh
Yeah.
the one
There's
that
the
was
nerd
always
shop because
there.
outside they have giant chests, like fucking huge
Yeah,
chests.
because we
where
went
you
in there and we were just
Yeah.
looking around, but that was before we were into D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of D&Ds. There's a huge nerd shop. There's a lot. If
There's not a lot
if you're
of, like-
into something, you're probably gonna find it there. The problem is it is a tourist destination. It's super busy, but like, hell,
It's the
Hey.
wind. Relax.
I like going there, like
It's
just
okay.
driving out through the battlefields. It's fucking beautiful. It's just rolling hill. One of my favorite things to do, and me and Josh did it once, where we just climbed to the top of the tower and just hung out for 10 minutes, looking out across the entire valley of Gettysburg. You can see for miles, mountain to mountain. It's fucking beautiful.
It's just really cool to see like a place that's been untouched for so long.
Yeah,
It
and
feels
like for me, one of the cool things I found out is so my family has a lot of military history. My uncle Clarence on my grandfather's side, well, you heard this at New Year's. He had served with Elvis Presley.
Oh,
So he had
Oh,
served.
yeah.
He had served in the military with Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
and our oldest family member, and probably the original founding people of our family to the United States, served in the Virginia Brigade. So they served in Gettysburg. There is a monument to the brigade and battalion there, and I remember the first time we went. I think I spent like 30 minutes there just sitting. It's such a fucking crazy experience. Like my grandfather still has his bayonet and sword because he was a cavalryman.
Holy shit.
He was one of the people who helped move cannons into position and was on the front line and died
Could've
where
been in the
he fucking
Delaware.
battled. But here's the thing, like, I love fucking Gettysburg to the point where we have gone and done. Bree has it. It's like an audio tour that you buy once and you can just go through. But it takes you to more places than the actual tour itself. And it's super cool because it takes you into the deep back roads of Gettysburg. Into the deep places where, like, the normal, like, ranger tours or driving tours don't cover. And it's just so goddamn cool. There's so much history out there. Like, and even where we go to see, where we went to Creature Feature Weekend, like, it's a huge fucking hotel, but it's in the middle of nothing. Like, it's just in the middle of a field. We drove across the parking lot to go to the movie theater that's directly across from it for a fucking thing.
Yeah.
And, like, the movie theater is so old school for Gettysburg. Like, you walk in and it's still the super steep seating to get everybody in. But it's such a fucking cool experience. Like, if you're in the art, or anything for Creature Feature Weekend, art, horror, there's nerdy shit there, it's so worth the trip. Like, he went with a set amount of money. And I remember when we left, you were like, there was so much more stuff I wanted to buy.
Yeah.
It's
But
dangerous.
I was like, I need to buy something here, but I gotta pay car, and I have to eat lunch.
And now you know to fucking pre-plan for that.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, go to Gettysburg. It's fun. It's cool. Like, even if you're not a history person, you can drive the battlefield without a tour and just see all the monuments and the beauty of what is Gettysburg. That I think is super important. And, like, we walked around, we parked in a parking garage, but we walked around the city while we waited for food for a good bit. We fucking popped into the Celtic shop. There's just so much shit to do there. It's fucking insane. Like, you might be like, oh, I don't want to go to Gettysburg because it's boring history shit. Chances are, if you go with your significant other, your family, you're going to find something for you. The nerd shop is huge.
Yeah, because there's like fucking like vault.
Yeah, because it's in an old bank. There's a vault where they have, like, board games, and they even have versions of games out that you can try to see if you want to do it. But I remember they were heavy on D&D. There was tons of books and dice, and D&D there was little chunks of D&D everywhere in that store, which I thought was fucking awesome. Man, I think we should plan to go to Gettysburg even before Creature Feature Weekend, before it gets super busy and everything's going on. I think we just need to make a trip. Even if we park in that parking garage, it's fucking $10 for the day.
Yeah.
And just go to, like, the nerd store, Gettysburg is nearby. There's tons of shit to see.
Or we can even try that barbecue restaurant.
That too. Or
We can go to the Psyche shop.
yeah, there's psychic shop, crystal shops. They're so cool. Like,
Oh yeah, because there was that one shop in the corner between like Gettysburg and like we just kind of looked into and didn't go in.
there's that one store we walked in that was multi-layers, and we went around the back, and, like, in the back of this store was like it was like a fucking, like a penny candy shop.
Yeah.
Like, there was just big things of candy, and we were like, all three of us were like, oh, fuck me. This is waiting for our time to run out so we can get a fucking table. And there's just walls of fresh, in-town made candy, and we were like, and, like, when you got into the corner, you could smell it. You were like, oh, fuck me.
That sounds nice.
Now, I love Gettysburg. I've loved every minute I've spent out there. I wish it wasn't so fucking expensive to live, but
For sure.
you know where we also can go to eat if we're out to Gettysburg? Getty Eddie's. Getty Eddie's is fucking amazing. You got
Is it-
fucking, like, street tacos from Getty Eddie's that were, like, whole ass filet mignon cut street tacos.
Yeah, that was what I was pregnant, or that was the year before.
No, you're
We
pregnant.
don't have to pick
Was
a drink,
I?
but we don't have anything else in the house.
I still might have.
Yeah, you do.
I think the worst part about I thought it was funny. It was faster for us to order our food for takeout than it was for us to wait for a table to get in. So we ate our food at the back of the fucking car. But if you go to Gettysburg in, like, peak season, like around July, there are places you can kind of hide and park for the day, and just kind of walk around like by the Dobbin house. Travis, need more whiskey?
Oh yeah.
I joined a Celtic band, and this has become the fast way to my heart. I actually don't mind this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it all the time. It's a little sweet.
No, it's like a dessert drink.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it's very good.
It'd be nice with like
Dude,
a.
you know what I
cheesecake
would
or
use
something.
this for?
Yeah.
Throw it in a milkshake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
My
Lucas,
milkshake
we're gonna have to get a bottle of this when
You get,
summer
like,
comes
some
around.
vanilla
I'll
ice
get one of
cream.
the big fucking gallons of vanilla.
Oh.
And we'll make fucking peanut butter vanilla milkshakes with it.
Dude, you're fucking speaking to my heart.
Yeah,
I will be
Try some?
fucking
It doesn't
waste.
even taste like whiskey. I swear to God.
I will be on my ass before the podcast starts.
Oh, seriously.
Dude, it's so good.
Bring
It
a jar of
doesn't.
peanut butter. It's,
It doesn't
dude,
taste
I will
like
be
whiskey.
Folded.
Like if you wanted whiskey but not drink whiskey.
You just put a whole bottle of that with some ice cream and some peanut butter. Just blend it up.
Yeah.
Could you imagine blending that with like a vanilla ice cream?
You
Oh,
blend that with a vanilla ice cream,
Yeah.
drizzle some peanut butter, and
It's over.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
fucking podcast canceled.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What if I got a gallon of the peanut butter swirl ice cream?
I think that'd be too much peanut butter.
I do. Just vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla, throw some chocolate syrup in it.
Mm.
Oh.
Or we could get like some Hershey bars, fucking put them in the freezer.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, we're gonna end up.
Or having peanut butter s'mores.
Just so you know, we're half.
Diabetes and alcohol poisoning.
Just so you know, we're halfway through the bottle. In case you were wondering how easy.
I blocked when you were pouring. I mean, I don't care. It's fucking.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's weird. I've evolved so much, and not in the alcoholic way. My taste has evolved so much from being with the guys and them like being like, "Hey, try this, try this." And once you drink Malort, anything is good. Like after I drank Malort, I can drink Guinness. I can drink vodka.
It's like smelling salts for alcohol.
I drank fucking Josh bought those mango bango things. I took him to the last practice and drank like almost the whole 6-pack when I was there. I was like, man, these fucking mango Bud Lights are good. Malort will fucking ruin you. And when we go to Chicago, I'm bringing a bottle of Malort home for this podcast.
Oh god.
No, there's no no's goes. You will all suffer
I don't
like
want to drink grandma's cigarette ashtray.
The only one who gets to vote themselves out is Remy.
Yay.
I respect the situation and everything they have going on and their issues, and I'm not gonna make them do it. But the rest of you fuckers are drinking it.
My religion says otherwise.
You don't have a religion. Shut the fuck. Are you wearing a
same one.
Volvo? Is that a Volvodinia shirt, sir?
There's a religion over there.
What hat you got? Is that a Volvodinia hat?
Same continent, same place.
Listen,
same
after
religion.
this
Is that a
class, I'm
band?
converted to Islam.
Never mind sacrificing people and wearing their flesh. That's part of the religion.
Hey.
That's what I was gonna say.
Alcohol abstinence.
Yes.
This part.
That's why they have to sacrifice people. They go a little too
Kill
crazy.
somebody, but you
Can't
can't drink
drink,
alcohol.
that's what
No, it's too much.
Instead of drinking that,
It'll wear your flesh, buddy, but I can't drink
here's
that.
Here's the thing.
I would rather.
I'm
No, I
not
don't
gonna
like
pour
it.
you guys Malort like I poured you whiskey.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I had that type of pour of Malort, and I fucking promise you, I will never fucking do it again. And here's the thing, I gotta go there tomorrow, and it's a fucking tradition when you go to the practice space at Heller's house that you must fucking drink Malort.
Oh.
So, regardless of my situation, you're gonna have to help me with some bills, because I'm buying cider, because I'm not just gonna fucking drink Malort all day.
Dude.
Sucks to suck. Don't believe him. Sociopathical liar about that.
Bro, it is so
no.
bad they were making memes about Malort when it snowed the other day. Did you not
Yeah.
see, did any of you guys see
Yeah.
them?
Hellers.
You sent me your version. Fucking. If they had it like, if they could make them like the little shooters, That'd be okay.
No,
But no,
no,
you
it
have to
wouldn't.
buy them in the fucking.
Yeah,
No, it
giant
wouldn't.
fucking-
It
I mean,
shouldn't
for the-
fucking exist.
It shouldn't
true.
exist, but I'm saying for the podcast, that would be perfect. But no, you gotta buy a bottle of poison.
No, so I mean, I guess it works out. You know, we all get a little bit. He has to finish the rest of the bottle.
He just takes the bottle to practice.
Here's one of the
one
memes we
bottle.
made. Like, here, Ray. It's that bad that the band makes memes about it.
I saw that one.
It tastes so fucking bad. You've seen the Hiller meme, right? Dude, it is awful. It is the worst alcohol known to man. It is so bad that once Lucas drinks it, he will be able to drink Rumplemints again with no fucking questions asked.
Dude, I fucking.
Did that the other week.
No,
have
it
to.
is so bad that it will make
I mean, you can blame him for low rolling.
True.
Here's an upcoming meme. It is so fucking bad. Like, it is the worst fucking drink I have ever had. It is so bad that the guy who doesn't like beer can drink Guinness now. It's that
It
bad.
ruined your palate that bad. God.
Cole sat there and refined it and refined it and refined it, and then you got Malort and it fucking shattered. It was like a fucking glass wall.
No, see, the true test here, we get him Yingling.
I
You know what?
still think I would put him into a comatose state.
You know what? At this point, buy Yingling. I'll try it. I will fucking try Yingling as long as I don't have to fucking drink more.
You go to the distributor and buy a single can. You crack it open and you fucking.
Put it under my nose. If I pass out, then I'm not ready yet.
That's the final test.
So, I went to Google, right? And this is the one thing, I screen capped this, and I sent it to Kyle and Lucas before. So when you go to Google and you ask Google what Malort tastes like, it gives you this description. Malort is famously challenging to drink, with a flavor that indicates notes of gasoline, grapefruit, sweat, wax, fire, mineral oil, and bitterness.
All my favorite, my favorite notes of flavor.
I wake up and I'm like, damn, it's time for some gasoline.
Gasoline and grapefruit.
Man, I could really go for some of that gasoline and grapefruit, son.
Oh, babe, you're sweating. Let me. Oh, Malort.
Wild.
Fucking dump a grapefruit on your roof. I a fucking shot of tequila where you fucking you lick the sweat off your forehead and fucking hold the grapefruit to your mouth like a lime.
Hey babe, when's the last time you took a shower? Oh, it's been about a week. I really can go for some Malort right now.
Wait for this candle wax on you and lick it off while I have
Hot.
grapefruit.
Lick it off hot. My description of the flavor profile is like you went to your grandparents' ashtray and just grabbed it, threw it in water, and slammed it down.
That would be a Christmas tree.
Remember,
Fuck sake.
just so you know, I'm not fucking telling any of you when it's gonna be here. Two of you will know because you
said
live
after the Chicago show, so I know when it's coming.
But it doesn't mean I'll break it out right away. It
Yeah.
might be a fucking surprise, but it's gonna fucking happen.
It's a
and we're all
living
gonna
threat
sit down.
after the
We're all gonna
Chicago
sit
show.
down. The table's gonna be set up for D&D, and all you're gonna hear is the break of a plastic steel. You're gonna hear the, and everyone's gonna be like, "Uh oh."
An
I hope
evil
you have health
spirit was just
insurance, so
released
jump
into
through
the
window
room.
like a deer.
I do. I have full coverage, bitch.
Oh no, you're gonna
What
be
happened?
gracious.
A human jumped through my window.
Oh no, it was a gracious
What did
gazelle.
they do that for? I opened a bottle of Malort.
Oh yeah, sir, we can't cover that. Sorry.
We don't cover alcohol
Malort is
related
Malort is so bad they probably wouldn't cover it under insurance.
When is that show again? Is that February?
Yep.
When?
I sent it to you.
February.
Yeah,
Oh,
February.
you
24.
sent me January.
Oh, I haven't got to February yet. I'll send it to you.
You need to send me that stuff so that I can.
February 7. 28th.
Hey, you gotta let me know, cause I gotta take that whole week off of fucking work.
Bro,
February
I'm leaving.
29th.
You gotta take off fucking probably Thursday, Friday. Not the whole week. What the fuck?
Why would I do that? Fuck them. Why do you think I'm taking off Friday next week?
It's February 29th.
Are you really? What is? Oh wait, that's the.
I'm off Friday for my show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I get to suffer.
Oh, sorry. The week after next week. We still have 30 minutes before this next week starts.
Don't worry about it. When you show up to the show again, I'll buy you a drink. You come with him, I'll buy you a drink.
Hopefully it's a good Friday. Hopefully there's just a
I'm
nice
the
week
clo-
where we get to catch
I'm
up
the
because
clo-
there's no any fucking holidays. So we're not fucking slam constantly.
We'll catch up.
Yeah.
If you come, I'll buy you a drink. You come, I'll buy you a drink. Remy, if you come, I'll buy you food if there's food. If not, I'll just buy you a non-alcoholic drink.
Okay.
You get a good old drink.
What do you want? Well, yeah, what kind of alcohol is it? Sprite. Can I have a Sprite?
Can I get a whiskey and Coke without the whiskey?
I would like a virgin whiskey and Coke, please. Dude, the worst part is Breeze Mango Bango. It's like rum and vodka and shit, and it was so smooth and alcohol-less tasting that I was like, oh, I would be fucking dead. Two of those, I'd be like, oh, I don't know what the fuck happened.
I had to like suffer through sucking the rest of it down because
Suffer
I ate
through
food.
sucking?
I know it's a hard concept, but after all the food that I
Remy
fucking
smiled. They were like, I don't even suffer through sucking. What? It was so non-alcoholic tasting, it was scary. It was that type of alcoholic, non-alcoholic drink.
it was there, but it didn't smack.
It
you
was
in
a
the
giant
face.
slushy, bro.
It didn't smack you in the face with a bottle and leave marks, so it wasn't like.
The fucking, like I said, the fucking margaritas at not margaritas. What were they? Fucking El Restaurante.
Oh yeah.
The fucking
That
drunk
was-
driving home.
Yo,
after one, I was
We
like,
both were.
we were like, oh, this is kind of strong. we were like, oh, well,
I have
take a
great.
drive.
I have great news. The shitty pizza place down the street is turning into a Mexican restaurant.
Oh.
Azteca. Which means
Dude, more Mexican restaurants, more money
Oh,
lost.
that's
My
where it's
pockets are
going.
empty.
yeah.
No,
So
seriously.
Lucas, this is you could walk to it. It's at the bottom of your hill. It's your place across from Turkey Hill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I forgot your place shut down.
Yeah, that was the fucking closing Sunday. This is like, brother, that Sunday's long past.
Well, they gotta pay for somebody to come grab the sign, so they're not trying to do that.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up. Did I not send it to you, Lucas?
No.
I thought I did.
No, I would have been excited. I would have been waiting out there. I would have fucking.
know I said it to Bree.
Start camping outside.
Like a fucking midnight release. Fucking see me there.
Penn Live.
Full mariachi
So
band.
the restaurant is called
Welcome to the
Plaza
neighborhood.
Azteca Mexican. And it's coming to Dauphin County. It's going in where your place is.
Dude, I will fucking just see
Right
me
here,
emerge
brother.
from the trees.
It's fucking.
Hell yeah.
You can walk through the trees to get to
No,
it.
seriously, just walk over the hill.
We're gonna have to go there.
Absolutely. I was thinking maybe we can make a podcast trip when it opens.
Yeah.
Fucking
Go bring my fucking.
go fucking slam some tequila and then go live.
Bring my family too. 'Cause fucking Mexican food is just.
Hey, how many do you have? 20.
We're gonna have to make a reservation day one.
Yeah, seriously.
We're opening. Can we make a reservation? How
So they
big is
do-
a party?
It's a welcoming neighborhood.
The entire restaurant, probably.
It advertises your shortcut to Mexico on their website. According to their website, the lengthy menu includes authentic Mexican food, includes tacos, empanadas, burritos, fresh-made guacamole, as well as margaritas.
Dude,
There's also vegetarian and vegan dishes included with tacos.
You can eat there.
Azteca is Hampton Township, opened in Hampton Township opened last year at a TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays is going under too. This is crazy.
Look, I don't give a shit. We have a Mexican restaurant so close that I may not need to go to
I don't have
Taco
to go
Bell.
on the Jonestown Road to get a rodeo anymore.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be fucking better than El Rodeo. All I know is it's closer than Taco Bell and probably will be better.
Yeah, I mean, you're setting the bar at the bottom with Taco Bell, but like it's Taco Bell, so I don't give.
Here's
a fuck.
the thing with new restaurants, I put the bar at the bottom. Period. Like when we went in the Getty Burger, I was like, oh, I can't wait to eat at another Five Guys, and left there and was like, holy shit, that was a fucking
discovered the Holy Grail.
Like if you were to if you're a hamburger chaser like me, so I follow a guy on YouTube. His name's Tim Tracker. He's a food connoisseur, and that's what he does. He reviews food, and he does a lot of theme park
So
stuff.
like
but
Santa Tracker.
no. But so he does like he writes magazine reviews, internet reviews. He'll do reviews for major theme parks, which when you live in Florida, Universal Studios, fucking Disney, places that are highly regarded, Disney Springs. And the biggest thing he says, and one of the things he does that stuck with me, if a food connoisseur does it, then I can do it. If you go to a place that you've never been to before, always buy a burger. If they can't make a burger, then the rest of their food's probably not good either. So whenever he goes, wherever he goes, he gets a burger.
Yeah.
No matter what. Or he'll get something with some type of hamburger ingredient, so like tacos.
Yeah.
And he'll base it off of that.
Yeah, because if you can't cook ground beef, I'm not getting your chicken. I'm not getting your steak. I'm like.
And that has been my standard since. She's like, everywhere we go, you always get a burger. Yeah, because it's safe. If it sucks, then I know the other shit wasn't good. Like, if you can't make me a burger, I sure as fuck don't trust you to make me a grilled cheese.
And there's always the red herring places where they can't cook a burger for shit, but everything else on the menu is fucking splendid. And they're a burger place. Like, how the fuck do you fuck this up?
Have you ever been to Soda Jerk?
No.
Yes.
Dude, we need to make a fucking... It's better for breakfast. But man, we need to make a trip over
We
there.
went to Potato Coop today.
Ha! I was gonna say, how did you like it? But I already know how you liked it.
Yeah.
Remy, did you enjoy Potato Coop?
Oh, you still haven't gone.
No, you haven't
Well,
gone?
we went, but he was supposed to go with me first. And he took your bitch ass.
Yeah, our work date. She was so pissed. It was fucking hilarious. I told him he should send a picture to you too. I took a picture of me and him sitting at our table eating food, and I was like, on a date, and I sent him a picture, and it was just Lucas with his food. We were at Potato Coop after work the day before Hanabi.
Oh, yeah. Because we had gotten
He wouldn't
offer
do it.
because
He
there
wouldn't.
was
He's like, I don't know if they find it funny. I'm like, bro, it's fucking hilarious. They would probably find it funny. Or I'm gonna get fist fought by Remy tomorrow.
I was like, they probably find that on the date thing funny, but not that I'm eating the food without them.
Dude,
I'm landing half the joke. And it's fucking, you don't land half a plane.
Yeah, because I like going to new places a lot.
Dude,
they did get the lemonade. I made them
See?
lemonade.
Dude, I fucking love Potato Coop. It's such a simple concept, but they do it
I didn't
so.
get to finish my food though, so I would like to eat
You can have it tomorrow for lunch.
Why didn't they get to finish their food,
it. I was playing with the cats.
It was their own fault.
Yeah.
What'd you get this time?
I got the bacon cheeseburger, or the bacon burger, whatever it is. Gone.
Was it good?
Yeah.
You haven't got their loaded fries yet.
No.
Bro, do you not remember the bacon cheeseburger fries I got?
I thought about it. I was looking at them, and I was like...
Dude, their bacon cheeseburger
want a
fries
burger.
are basically an entire
And it
meal
was
in
like-
themselves. Like, they cut up a whole cheeseburger and throw it in there.
Yeah, it was like
I need to
Getty
go there. I
Burger,
keep
where I'm
forgetting.
like, I can't put down this
It's so
burger.
fucking
I'm gonna just fucking devour it. Dude, their buns are so soft. I was just smacking the shit out of the top bun. It was funny.
Did it jiggle?
No,
Oh.
it was a little firm.
Oh. Okay.
So, I went onto the Facebook post of people, like, on the Facebook post of them announcing Plaza Azteca Mexico. And a lot of the people have been like, I've been at their other location, they're the best Mexican food around in that area, best Mexican food, good atmosphere. This person said fajita for 2, more like when you get fajitas, it's for 6. And now I'm like,
what I love to
fuck,
hear, yeah.
fuck yeah.
That's what I love
Fajitas
to
for
hear.
6, fucking feed a whole family. But
Fajitas,
that's a fajita for 1.
fajita for 6, me and Lucas are outside. Fucking bet, bitch.
Fajita for 6, we just became 8.
We show up for the podcast, me and Lucas are just on the floor like,
Dude, fucking.
and then it'll kick in, we'll be like, I'm fucking hungry.
Do we got leftovers?
So I'm excited because I ate at your place once and it was the most disappointing experience ever.
I'm glad I never tried it.
It was so bad.
I went in there once to do a DoorDash order, and it was like fucking. They didn't even like. It was horrible. Like, I was trying to like communicate like I'm here for a DoorDash order.
Do you want to have a seat? No, I want my fucking order, bitch.
It took. It even took them a minute to realize. Oh yeah, we do DoorDash.
Well, it's because
You
they,
know what's
they actually
fucking-
sold something for once.
You know what's fucking hilarious? No, they're
I
always
had to wait
busy.
for like 20 minutes.
They're always busy because most people go there to drink because they use the cheapest alcohol. Like they have Yingling on tap and Busch Light on tap and Natty Lights on tap, and people love that shit.
Yeah.
And they were busy for that. But what they were most known for was their fucking Strombolis, and they were garbage. They're known for their Strombolis and their thin crust pizza. And correct me if I'm wrong, when you get a thin crust pizza, I don't give a shit if it's what me and her got, which was like pepperoni and bacon, which was one of their options. It should be crispy as fuck. You should be able to pick it up with the toppings on and it hold its shape. We couldn't even get a whole piece out of the pie without it ripping in half.
That's so annoying.
Oh my.
It was
When I went in there, it smelled
Metal?
amazing. I was like, this place is probably really good. And then they closed. I was like,
You want to know
The
why?
middle-
Because
the
they
middle
got
of
big
it?
because of their Strombolis, and they opened a bunch of restaurants, and then people realized they fucking suck for everything else, and you can't make a living off of Strombolis and pizza unless you're an Italian restaurant. We're like, fuck, we need to close places.
Yeah. So the pizza that we got, I don't know if it was because of the amount of toppings that we got or what.
It was
But
soggy.
the entire outer rim of it was cooked, and we were like, okay, this looks promising. We cut it, and the entire
bring it to your table either.
like the entire middle of it was just fucking soggy. Like the dough wasn't properly cooked. It was that bad. We're like, we're never coming here ever again.
like, if it's not brick oven or
No,
similar.
No, and it was
Yeah.
like incredibly thin too. It was like there was nothing to it.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck? And we went to say something, and the fucking waitress was like 18 and fucking around with all the other people that were drinking, and we're like, can we just go now? Like, nothing that we had was good.
They brought our tray out to us, and they sit it down, they do this, and then she's like, oh, I forgot your pizza cutter, and they put it down, and it's a whole ass pizza not cut. And we're like, huh? What the fuck? You serve pizza cut, motherfucker.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a
Like, why
very
am I
bad
cutting
experience.
my slice?
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah.
'Cause the
No,
neighbor was like, you should try it. And we're like,
Yeah, our old neighbor was like, oh, they're so good. And everyone's like, oh, you live near your place. Try their Strombolis and pizza. It's the best. It is the absolute worst. And I do not suggest it.
I think I might have DoorDashed them one time, but like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been like a little mini personal pizza. And I just remember it being shit and not finishing it. That's what I actually think is my impression
Like,
of your
their
place.
crust is bland. Their crust is so bland. Like, there's no seasonings to it. It's just powdered dough. And they over-flour it, so when you get it, you can see the flour around the outside crust. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it
it
looked
was-
like gas station pizza.
Yeah, honestly, Wawa's food was better. Sheet's food is better.
Fucking
Like,
get a
the
better
fact
gas
that they
station
went
pizza.
out is not a fucking... Yeah, no.
Dude, if I get a thin crust pizza, that shit should crack as soon as I.
Yeah,
No,
it
seriously.
should be crispy as
Yeah.
fuck.
I should
Like, even if
feel
you
like
buy
I'm
a
cracking a glow
store-bought
stick.
frozen thin crust, when you put it in the oven and pull it out, it should be crispy as fuck.
That's all my Jack's pizzas are when I get them frozen.
Fucking. We've got some decent pizza places around here.
Yeah, they're all just like okay, to be honest. Nobody around New Year's like, damn, like this is great
think-
pizza.
Two Brothers is the closest to that.
Yeah, my favorite.
Giovanni's.
My favorite is Two Brothers. Runner up for me currently is Belgia's, which is by Giant. Belgia's tops
Bellia's.
That's where Brie got her huge ass plate of chicken fettuccine alfredo that I sent you guys. Their food is actually good. Surprise, and they're busy. They get busy quick, but their food is good. They're right next door to the fucking CBD Shaman and Subway.
Okay.
The next best pizza I've actually had is the Mosaic pizza from Giant. Me and Bree got. So you gotta remind yourself that it is from Giant, but it is a thin crust pizza.
It's an axolotl.
But so me and Bree got was the chicken bacon ranch or the BLT pizza. We got a BLT pizza, and what they do is they run the crust through, right? And they run the crust and the cheese through, but then they come back and they throw the lettuce and the tomatoes and everything on, and the ranch and the bacon after. So it doesn't all get fucking shitty.
And soggy and gross.
Yeah. So if you're looking for those weird pizzas, I would suggest there. But if you're looking for straight up, like, the best pepperoni around here, it's Two Brothers. And not the Two Brothers you can DoorDash, the Two Brothers that you have to go over by Target for. The Two Brothers that you can DoorDash is from the ghetto in Harrisburg, and it's not the same.
Yeah, no, Two Brothers is, I know what Two Brothers is in Harrisburg.
Well, and then the other Two Brothers that we went to over by the other fucking Target is alright.
Yeah, so if you go towards Hummelstown, that Target over that way, Swatara, that pizza shop's okay. Not bad. I would put that below Bellia's, but above Giovanni's. It's good. It's very good. But like, if you're in a pinch here and you don't want to go over to that Two Brothers, but you want pizza, Bellia's fucking, they deliver. If you fucking, I can give
2
you a menu
miles.
because we go in there.
Yeah.
But it's honestly worth it. Like, I'll go
I've
fuck
been to Gabriel's Pizzas also.
Gabriel's is okay.
Yeah.
I'm not fond of it, but it's not bad.
There's this one.
They make some pretty solid fucking gyros. I will say that.
I've never actually eaten a gyro in all of my life.
I was
It's also
surprised. 'Cause
not
I got an
pronounced
authentic like gyro, and they were.
It's not pronounced gyro. The inner
gyro.
linguistics gonna be it's gyro.
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 Ooh, those wings are sauced, crispy.
And here's.
wow. Dude, that looks like a fucking art pizza.
Yeah, it looks really
That looks
good.
like a fucking coffee I would get.
that looks really
When you go in there too, like the restaurant, every time me and Josh have been in there, even
I
with
think
Bree,
it's an
super
act-
clean.
I think it's an actual family business, like Two
Yeah.
Brothers.
Oh, like Two Brothers.
Like the family actually works there.
That's why they can only deliver within 2 miles, because they don't have somebody that straight delivers like that.
Dude, I got a BLT wrap from them, and it came out. It was like this each half. I was like, yeah, you know me. I'm
They
fat
got
as fuck.
cannoli. That's how you know that's a good place.
Yeah.
Cannoli, tiramisu,
See,
Nutella.
that's what I've been looking for. Just
Bree
like
got-
an Italian family-owned restaurant. That's
Dude,
all
I
want.
remember when we went to Disney World. I was fucking drunk as like a 12-year-old
Bree got-
off
Bree
fucking
got some of their
tiramisu
fucking-
because nobody liked it. I was like, I'm gonna eat this fucking tiramisu. He was like, I feel really funky right now.
Bree hasn't gotten their tiramisu, but they put it in the refrigerator out on the floor next to the drink. So when you look at it, you're like, well, that fucking looks good.
Yeah,
but
but
you also
everybody
have
got
to keep in
tiramisu and
mind.
nobody liked it.
You also have to keep in mind that she got that giant ass plate of fucking chicken
Yeah.
fettuccine alfredo. Yeah, her only complaint was there wasn't enough chicken in it, but
There
like
was no chicken in it.
I think they shred their chicken when they make it.
No, there was no fucking chicken in it.
But you still liked it.
I did, but there was no
Probably
fucking
like
chicken in
leftover
it.
chicken they use from like their chicken bacon ranch pizza. or
If
some
I
shit.
can, if I could
Yeah,
come,
or BBQ chicken.
if I can go outside of this area, nothing will ever beat this. If you go to my hometown, Palermo's. Palermo's is traditional Boston style deep dish pizza. And it is fucking good. Like, when you get it, there is so much cheese and pepperoni on it that when you pull a slice out, the cheese is just like, you're like, bro, I just want to eat this slice of pizza. Can you fucking stop? And when you get garlic knots from them, you're like, you're so used to around here, like, this is a garlic knot.
Yeah.
Their garlic knots are baseballs.
Damn.
Because
No. Well,
Yeah,
Like a softball.
it's like an in between.
in between.
It's an
Yeah.
it's in between a
Cricket
And
ball.
you know
baseball
what
and
makes
a
them even
softball.
better is they make the bread and they infuse the bread with like garlic, their own garlic seasoning, and they don't oven them, they wood fire them. So they throw them in the wood fire and then they pull them out and they make their own garlic butter sauce that they brush them in. And they let them soak, and then they throw them back in, and they pull them out, and they do a dry rub, like a dry garlic butter. Oh my god, they're fucking deadly. They're so good. But outside of here, and I think that's the only place I've taken Josh to outside of fucking Palermo's Pizza.
So aside from what I have back home,
Palermo's is wicked.
but we get Detroit style deep dish.
Palermo's is 100% like they're the other Italian family in fucking Pottsville, and it shows through. Like
Yeah.
when you get a lobster bisque, which I've got a bunch of times through them. Oh my god, it's so creamy and nice and thick, and like you're eating it, and you're like, I love you.
You can taste the lobster.
Yeah, you can taste everything. They are so good at what they do. And I mean, for a restaurant that has existed in a mini mall next to grocery stores and a Rite Aid, every time a building closes there, they're like, yep, we're going to take this. This is ours now.
Hey. Dude, fucking, I would kill for a Jenkinson's Boardwalk pizza.
Oh my! Are there? Do you remember Three Brothers? They're three. It was just three like brothers straight from Italy. Do you remember that restaurant we went to? They had the pizzas like in the glass case.
Yeah.
Dude, that might have been the best like Jersey style thin crust.
It was like
the pizza
that
was
is the closest you can get to like the Italian American making the pizza for the first time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it felt like that had been passed down from generation to generation of pizza makers.
It was all thin crust. The pizza, it was like 3 feet long, and like the radius. That was like the radius of it. It was just so gigantic.
You had to have a giant slice of pizza, and it was thin crust, but it was crispy all the way through.
It was so
there was
beautiful.
no soft
With
part.
with Palermo's, a medium is like an XL around here. Like Josh had
I
got
think we got a medium.
Yeah, we got like a medium. It was
That's
still
when you
gigantic.
know you're at a place that makes good fucking food.
Exactly.
And Palermo's refuse, unless you do an oven pizza, if you're eating in the restaurant, they all get wood fired. They fucking throw them in the wood fire oven. It's always fucking running. They throw it in there, they pull it out, it comes out, it's so fucking crispy. And like the fucking outer edge of the crust is so big and fluffy, it's like eating a fresh roll. And they do fresh rolls, which are also wood fired, which are also fucking amazing. Like you sit down, it doesn't matter what you order, they bring you out a fresh set of piping ass hot rolls. And they're like, here you go! And your rolls are free refill when you're there. So like if you finish them, they'll just come slide another set in front of you. And you're like, can you stop?
I gotta eat the fucking ton of pizza right here.
Yeah.
That's a fucking. That's why I've never gotten a deep dish because it's fucking just a.
And like,
fucking, it went this way instead of this way.
Like when Brie gets chicken fettuccine alfredo, that comes with its own order of rolls. So like you get rolls, and then they're like, "Here's more rolls," but these ones have garlic on them.
See, the problem with deep dishes, everybody wants to compare it to like Little Caesars for Detroit style. Nah. You gotta go through the inner cities to.
I
find
wouldn't
those.
compare Little Caesars to anything other than
Well, see,
Giovanni's.
They're actually like back home. They're actually decent, way better than what the fuck's out here.
Oh yeah, deep dish pizza around here is.
Well,
it's
just
like the farther
Little
you go
Caesars
out,
in general.
Oh yeah.
But the other issue is though is literally all your like major chains, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, Domino's, they all started in Michigan. Every single one of them started somewhere in Michigan. Jets Pizza, that's a Michigan thing, and by far, that is way fucking better than and Little Caesars for deep dish. It's fucking amazing.
Dude, I would never trust a fucking Little Caesars deep dish pizza. I saw the
Not
commercials
around
like, why?
No.
Before
The only thing I liked from
I
Little
only
Caesars
like them
when they
when they're
stopped doing
actually
it was the
fresh.
pretzel crust.
Oh man.
If
I like
it's
their
not a
crazy bread.
fresh deep dish, I
Oh,
do
their
not
crazy
like
bread
them.
is good.
Yeah.
I'll
I
agree
have,
with that.
I literally had never had Little Caesars before I met you guys, because you guys got it like one time, and I was like, fuck it, I'm hungry because I'm stoned, and it probably only tasted good because I was stoned.
No,
Yeah.
no, those were literally all fucking fresh.
Yeah,
We had to
those-
sit and
Oh,
fucking
when we
wait
got it for
for
the podcast and we ordered a bunch of them because
Yeah.
we were broke. Yeah, no, those were fresh as fuck.
Yeah.
Those are when Little Caesars at its pinnacle. Like, I will say, for me, if you're gonna go Little Caesars, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's, am I missing one? CC's? CC's.
CC's
Yeah,
is
CC's.
that's the piece of
Yeah, they're the buffet guy.
Yeah, but you can also order for takeout.
I would not order takeout. from
Yeah,
CC's.
well,
I mean,
If they aren't good in the buffet, they're not good in takeout. The same
Here's
thing.
but they
Look,
fall
we've
into
been
that
to
category.
point,
Sure,
but that
sure.
was before the house.
But
Yeah.
if you're gonna do that and you're talking, because most of the good pizza places around here don't fucking deliver and
Yeah.
don't do DoorDash and
Mhm.
don't do Slice because they can't, but they don't have the people to do it.
Right.
It's their fucking 5-person family and their kids running the register. I would take Little Caesars fresh over all of them.
Dude, if I see a child on the register, I know I'm eating good.
Oh, for sure. Especially if
Dude, there's a
it's
child on the
Chinese.
register or some child doing some homework in the corner. I'm
Dude.
eating good.
Dude, that's Two Brothers over by Target. If you get the really young-looking girl, that's their daughter.
Mhm.
She worked the register. Hell, when we first started going there, Brie, she was fucking tiny. The daughter. Then the son was even shorter than her.
The daughter and the son.
Yeah. And then
The son
when,
got a
like
fucking
when the
growth
daughter was running the
Yeah.
register alone, the son was the
He's
kid in
taller
the
than
corner
his
doing
dad now.
homework.
Yeah.
Like they're that place, and everyone behind the counter, like the dudes that are back there, 2 of them are legitimately fucking brothers, and the other one is like their fucking cousin. And if you get the older looking
I'll say
lady, that's the
there's a-
one brother's wife.
Well, there's an older guy that is one of their like fucking dads, but like literally almost every single one of them, aside from like 2 or 3 of them, and the kids, only speak Italian.
Yeah. The oldest one that normally cooking only speaks Italian.
Yeah.
Literally only speaks Italian.
Yeah.
He does like all the subs and the rollers and all that shit.
Yeah.
And the
That's how you know.
the
That's how you
one
know.
the shorter brother that's more bald than the rest of them, his
We'll
wife.
call him Mario. The other one, it could be Luigi. It works
but
out.
his wife will run the
Mario,
register.
Luigi, and then there's the perv.
Yeah, the taller one is the pervy
Waluigi.
one. Waluigi. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one brother's wife, the shorter brother's wife who runs the register, also barely speaks any English. Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it's
very-
literally. Is there a child in the store? Yes. Can they barely speak English? Yes.
There's
They're
some great food
usually-
here. That's how you
Does it
know.
look like it should probably be closed down for health inspection reasons? Yes.
Actually,
No.
no. They're
No,
I'm-
No,
Yeah.
Italian,
No.
that's for
Italian-
Chinese. That's for
yeah, for
Chinese,
Chinese
restaurants.
restaurants.
For
Chinese-
Italians,
Italian-
or
like-
clean.
Italians, you walk in, you're like, shit, this place has been open since the 70s. It looks brand new. What
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck?
seriously, you can see the reflection on the counter.
But I'm saying, like, in general.
Dude,
like,
they're
that's a
fucking
spot
mopping the
checklist.
floor while you're eating and like, hey, put your legs up. And you're like, thanks, man.
I'm just saying, that's like a part of the checklist if you're eating good. Like, does this look like it should be closed down for health inspection reasons? Yes.
That's the Chinese.
How old are they? Are they the younger ones? Going back later when the older ones are here.
That's the Chinese place next to the Dollar Tree. You walk in and you're like, this place should be fucking closed. But their food is so fucking good.
It is legitimately a fucking hole in the wall.
Yeah, like, it's
Legitimately.
it's
There's
the
like
Dollar
6
Tree, it's
there's
the
like
beer
4
distributor, the
tables
pizza shop, and
that
then
are
you
like
walk
little
in.
card tables.
Yeah.
Like it's like the fucking sofa,
Yeah.
and you just pull down the fucking table, and you're like, eh.
Yeah.
It's like fine, and it no.
You go sit. I go, okay.
Dude, and they do
But it is
so.
so fucking good.
The,
Oh my
so
god.
I think the husband is Chinese and the wife is Indonesian, but combined they do like hibachi, Chinese food. They do
Oh, they
Japanese.
do a lot of shit.
Yeah, And I have not got a meal from there where I'm like, man, this sucks, or the chicken's... Like, when you eat Chinese food and you can tell the chicken's been overcooked and you get, like, the hard bits, or, like, you chew it and you can just feel the strength. Yeah, not there. Like, oh, it's so fucking good. And it's such a hole in the wall. Like, it doesn't matter. You can walk in and be like, yeah, I want sesame chicken, white rice, an extra order of white rice, and I want lo mein. And she can be like, okay, honey, you come back 15 minutes. We'll be done in 15 minutes, okay, baby? And she turns around and she's like, Mexican, don't you got yet? No, why? And you see the little man run out from the back and he's like, you're like, yep, I'm getting good fucking food today.
He's not little. He's fucking tall.
Dude,
He's like as tall as Lucas.
The
Looks
one
like
time
he's
we were-
anorexic. And she looks. She's tiny like Remy is, and she just okay, honey. It's
Like-
and then she fucking starts yelling at him, and you're like, oh.
Who the fuck is this person?
Like, and he's so good at cooking, you'll see him pull 2 walks down, and he's like, and cooking 2 dishes at one time, and you're like, God damn, this motherfucker's good.
Did you the place we used to order from when we lived in Hummelstown? Do you know what that place even looked like?
No,
What
but I know where it was. It
Yeah.
was
It was right on like the main street of Hummelstown, like right past where, like if you're on the.
No, it was by the what is now the Giant. It was the Weiss. It was over there in that little.
No, I'm talking about the other one. It's a Dragon something. I don't know. They all have the same generic names.
Yeah.
Whatever. it literally, I walk in and it's a booth. Like it's like it's like if you're at like a gas station in like a really bad part of town. It's literally just a booth. And you have to go in and tell the person what you want. And they literally drop it into a fucking container. You have to open the fucking safe, grab your order out. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But it's amazing. It's amazing. And all I saw in the background, there's a guy with a wife beater and a fucking apron.
You got
That's
a
the only
fucking
thing.
wife beater.
Yeah, I got a
wife beater and apron, and it
he
looks
just-
like does he have cigarette ash on it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's literally yellow.
Yeah.
He's sweating hard as fuck. I see him back there. He's just with the walk, just.
Yeah, I think I know. It's by
He's standing,
McDonald's.
he's standing out back,
Yeah,
listening
I've
to
been
the
there
order.
before.
He's
This shit
standing
is
out back,
fucking-
listening to the order. He's fucking like this. He's like. I've
I've been there before. I had to pick up an order from a customer there. It was like shady as fuck. I was like, okay. And I was like, damn, kind of hungry. That place looked really good. I ordered and picked up the food on my way back home.
Oh god, dude, those are the best fucking places.
Exactly.
Like, if you drive by a strip mall and see a pizza joint and it's in there next to a bunch of other fucking stores, probably go there to eat.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably fucking good.
Yeah.
If you see a Pizza Hut or a Papa John's or a pizza joint in a fucking strip mall across the street, the strip mall is gonna be your better choice for fucking food.
There's the fucking there's this Chinese place that's literally like another hole in the wall over by Remy. It's in between a Giant and like some smoke shop. Fucking went there. It was oh.
It's really good.
It's
Sauce.
always... Dude, that's Getty Burger, though. When you walk by Getty Burger...
Getty
it
Burger's
just-
literally fucking hidden in an alley.
Yeah, like, it looks like a house you walk by out front, and you're like, oh, that's weird, that house has a bar in the living room. And you just walk by. But to get into the restaurant, you have to go between the houses. It's just old-ass brick from
No,
the
you
fucking...
don't.
Well, you can go through the front door if you're going to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
But, like, the main way in is you go in between. There's, like, old-ass iron gates from, like, Civil War era. And you
Yeah.
walk between these 2 Civil War era buildings, and you go through the side door, and you walk in, you're like, there's a whole-ass restaurant in here. Holy shit. And it doesn't look that way. From the front, it just looks like you would be looking at our row homes. Like, if you were to walk outside, turn around and look, you'd be like, huh. There's no double doors. Like, they have a big window, but most of the time, that's all fucking curtained off. Like, I don't even think they have, like, their logo on the window. I think their logo is just hanging from a wooden sign outside. Or, like, the typical Gettysburg thing where they have the deployable chalkboard where they're like, Getty Burger, this way!
Yeah.
But if you were to walk 5 feet up from them, Lucas knows, there are there's a huge ass restaurant that takes up a whole corner building.
Yeah.
It's all glass around the front. It's this big fancy restaurant. If you look, it has the worst fucking reviews of any place in
Damn.
Gettysburg.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it is the
Fucking
most
stays there.
trash
It's been
place.
there forever.
But even
'Cause-
like Getty Eddie's, when you walk by, you're like, this is an American Eats restaurant. It's like a multi-floor. You look at it, you're like, huh.
Yeah,
And the
you-
food
and
we
then you
got
fucking-
from there was fucking amazing.
Oh,
I think I was
yeah.
the only one that walked inside of it. It's like a fucking 80s style bar. And it actually, what the fuck is it? It reminds me of Cheers.
Yeah,
Remember
it's that
that?
type of place.
It's
they have
that
a wooden
type of
sign that's
fucking-
like, hey, Getty's Eddie's is underneath
Oh,
this door.
The whole
Yeah.
fucking the booths are in that like red fucking pleather shit.
That shit that looks
Fucking,
like,
like,
if you
Yeah.
lean
overly
back, you can feel that
puffy
shit's
and
been there
stuff.
for
There's pool
years.
tables.
Uh,
Maybe we should go there. They have pool.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
want to
should
go play
do that.
pool.
Dude,
I know
it's fun.
I hope we play a
Clean
show.
it
Or
out.
get,
There.
I hope we play a show or get to go back to XL Live again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
With the
cleaning
YouTube
house.
cover band.
Dude, XL Live was such a good time because we got there during happy hour, so we were just fucking slamming drinks and having a good time playing free
Yeah.
pool.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I thought the best moment was Cole walks up to us. Remember this shit? He
Yeah.
leans on the wall and he's like, "Of course you guys would be fucking drinking and playing pool. Why the fuck wouldn't you?" And he just turns and walks away. And then he came back. He gave us all hugs. He's like, "Thanks for coming." And we were like, "We've been here for so long." Like,
Yeah,
We-
but like they had just fucking.
XL
gotten there
Live is a
from
nice
Lancaster,
venue though.
'cause
Like
they
it's
played in
clean.
Lancaster, and then they
I remember
fucking had to
fucking-
run.
It's the only reason
to
why me and him
XL.
drink fucking Blake's cider. Literally.
Yeah. Because he had gotten one, he was like, oh, fuck.
She got one.
Oh,
She
yeah.
got
she-
the,
Yeah,
she
you
got,
got
the
one.
grape jam one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like, this is really good. And then we were like, we're going to get some of those.
And then we found out they had more flavors, and since then we've been fucking. If I would say anybody is a cider junkie with me, it's Lucas. I drank more cider at the fucking Brimminghorn than I did any of their other drinks. I'm like, oh, it's cider. Oh, it's cider. Oh, it's cider. I just found out there's a cider house 45 minutes from us. And they won 3 golden ribbons at the farm show complex this past week.
Damn.
God,
Yeah. So we may have to take a trip to do some cider flights. It's like $20 a flight, but you get to sample like 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to do the sampler tray at Birmingham, but they weren't doing it because it was a show.
Yeah.
But, like, even then, I was still like, I'm
Dude,
going to get
Birmingham
this.
was- The only thing
They
that
never
was
even ID'd me. I just
Dude,
walked
the
in.
only thing about the Birmingham that upset me is one,
The food
okay,
truck.
the food trucks suck, but I love the food names. That's a metalhead, like, reading off the names. There was, like, the Demo Borgir Burger, and they were all, like, metal band names, which was super cool, but it was super sad. Like, you got your food, and you're like, oh.
Like,
You
this is
could
it.
have done better.
Yeah.
But I have to give them credit where credit is due. Their drinks that they make from them are
Yeah.
fucking fantastic.
They are a drink place, not a food place.
Like, their ciders are so non-alcoholic tasting, it's dangerous.
Yeah, that sounds very dangerous.
Dude, it was so good. If we go back, you need to take him with. Dude,
Yeah.
like, and they're cheap. I got, so, up top, when you go out my kitchen before you leave, there's a growler. I got that growler full with a cider that tastes like green apple Jolly Ranchers.
Yes.
It cost me $20.
Yeah.
And it's like a 750 ml fucking growler.
Jeez.
But that was one of the things that I tried. I was like, dude, this is good. And that was my point of no return. And then I was hanging out with David Holdfast right before you guys left. And Zach had already left. And every drink they brought, they were giving to me. And it was all just the same cider. So I was like, boom, pound it, boom, pound it, boom, pound. I'm drinking all of Zach's drinks. And then we went to leave, and I was fucking like, I went to walk to my car because we were all standing in one place, and it was when you take that step of no, like,
Oh,
no
God.
return. You took the, I took the step, and I'm like, I'm about to drive home from Delaware to Pennsylvania, drunk as fuck. Like, they went down so good. I was just pounding them, and I'm feeling good.
no.
And then I took that one step, and I was like, I fucked up. And I think I texted Brie, I was like, I think I may have drank too much. Can you please follow me home in my directions? And that was when Mason was still with us, and I think you rode with me, and I'm like, am I swerving? Like, I was so fucking
Oh,
scared.
no.
I was so fucked
That's
up.
the worst.
Yeah.
oh, you were swerving.
Oh.
And then I was falling asleep on the way back because I had Luna.
Dude,
And
I was so
falling
fucked
asleep
up,
going
like,
on
I came
fucking
home and
back
almost
roads,
didn't
and
make it
was dark as
upstairs.
shit. I'm like, I'm fucked!
Like,
And then I was like, I need you to slow down. And then Luna woke up and had a screaming fit. And I'm
I
like,
remember
oh
pulling off the
my
side of the
God.
road. I remember that.
It
Because
was
I think you
bad.
pointed out, you're like, hey, Bree's pulling over, and then you called me, and I pulled over.
Yeah.
But I fucking, like, you and
So,
Remy...
yeah, you weren't really like swerving. You just kept playing bumper line with the center.
I remember you, after you and Remy left, that was it. Dave and Cole kept feeding me fucking drinks.
Yeah, because we...
It was bad. It was
for your
wicked.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so bad. Like, I was so grateful because it was one of my best birthdays ever. I got to hang out with a band I fucking fell in love with. All of my fucking friends at a place that wasn't shitty fucking Pennsylvania.
The
And
only
honest-
thing that could have made that experience better was driving 20 minutes to go stay at a fucking hotel and enjoy the beach the next morning.
I
But
think
no, we were retarded,
Yeah.
and we
Well, we
decided
even
to
know.
drive 3.5. Yes,
We
we did!
I
Because
didn't know.
I went, and I said something to him before we fucking left. I was like, huh, Rehoboth is only like 20 minutes. We should just stay down there. He's like, no, we gotta go home. We got the dogs. And I was like, we
I
can
pointed
leave in
that
the
out
morning.
on the way there, on the map.
Yeah, on the way there. That's probably
Yeah.
too late to book.
The worst
same
part
night.
is I don't know how it was for you guys, but it was like a 4-hour drive there and like an hour 45 home. Because there was no
Yeah.
fucking... We weren't stuck at the Air Force Base and all the traffic.
Yeah.
That was
Like
the worst
3.5
fucking part.
hours down, and
But-
Luna screamed like half the way down.
But to be honest, like
I
even,
was ready to fucking...
even through all the fucking traffic, like just being there, the Brimminghorn is... First off, you have to drive through cornfields to get there. Like, it's in the woods, in like... There's a road that goes by, but I don't even think any traffic went by that wasn't
Let's be
coming...
honest, Delaware doesn't have that many roads to begin with.
But, like, I don't think any of the traffic that went by didn't stop at the Brimminghorn. Like, a car would go by and be like, whoop, whoop, and they would leave right away. But it was such a good experience.
There's
Like,
like a hiking path that goes
Yeah.
through it.
it was one of those places where it was definitely a vibe, and it was enjoyable. There were some vendors set up. There was some good music. The first dude who opened up was, like, I don't know, a bagpiper, which was fucking dope. Like, you guys, were you and Remy there for the last band, or did you leave after Holdfast? You left like an hour after Holdfast.
Yeah, we left after Holdfast while
So,
we were playing.
You didn't miss much with them. They were 100% a cover band, but it was still super cool. It was almost like being in Pennsylvania, in the back roads where I'm from, but disconnected from it, where I was like, God damn, this is fucking nice. Like, the closest place we have to the Brimminghorn is Love Draft.
Yeah.
When it comes to alcohol. And I can't wait to go back to Love Drafts again just so I can try all the alcohol that I didn't have a taste for before. Like,
Yeah, 'cause they make their own beer and shit.
yeah, all their shit is... Like, if you go to the Mechanicsburg spot, which you've been to, Remy, you haven't been there. We need to find a show and take Remy so Remy can eat Love Drafts food. Because it sucks because they have so many shows that you either have to go to a show to eat the food and enjoy the show, or pay a $15 cover to eat the food and leave.
Yeah.
But they I'm not gonna knock it because we don't have a lot of venues like that around here, and it's super cool to see a venue thriving in that way where they have so many shows that the only option is to go to a show. The only show that I want to go currently that we can't go to because it's on Valentine's Day and it's a Wednesday. I don't have practice, but I would still love to go to it. Humanity Decade's first show back since they departed and had all their issues, and that's with Neckrot on a Wednesday at Love Draft. Unless you want to be my date with Bree.
What the fuck kind of third wheel bullshit is that?
Remy doesn't work Wednesdays, so.
Maybe we can make it work. I don't think it's till like 7 o'clock.
If that's
It's
how you
like-
want to spend Valentine's Day as a concert.
It would be fun. You can meet our friends in Humanity Decade. The food is fucking amazing. We can make it a Valentine's Day double date. I swear to you, the food makes it worth it. I know you made
this so we can make it a
I
triple date.
I know I know you may not trust Lucas on this, but I promise you,
Hold on. Wait a minute. No.
the food is worth it.
Well, that's
Food
the.
actually is really
Yeah,
fucking
you're
good.
not
Finding something
Bree, so
on
you
there
can't
for them
speak
to
on this
eat.
one here.
I
Shut
really
up,
can't.
sir.
Yes.
Have you eaten anything from Love
Shut up,
Pass?
sir. We can't trust your opinion. It doesn't belong to you. It's her here.
We gotta
I'm
wrap this
very.
We do gotta
Well,
wrap this up. Sorry.
up. You're good.
I
You
am
brought me
kind of
whiskey.
picky with
It's good.
what I
And now
eat,
I'm feeling the vibe.
but
Me too.
even still, like, they change their stuff and they post everything,
Oh,
and it is really like you can go and look at it.
I didn't
beforehand.
realize what time it was.
It is really good, and their portions are like fucking insane. Like you can definitely eat there and then take
Finger.
take the rest of it home.
Lucas.
Yes. What? What is?
K-pop? K-pop DJ night.
Cake pop.
Cake pop?
K-pop?
Starbucks cake pop. Wait. They deliver in a 4-mile radius.
I don't see the.
Maybe if you could read.
Yeah, inside restaurant, it was like 2 miles.
They lie.
I don't know. That's what we were reading online and whatnot there.
Well, you I mean, I'm closer than you are.
Yeah, they still reach us though.
Yeah.
That one's yours. That one's yours. Oh shit! Well, this has been a fun episode. We destroyed Lucas's ass. We talked about food, things we like. It's been a hot minute since we've done an episode.
Yeah. Pain
weird.
tolerance and shit.
It's weird sitting in a seat. It's been a couple weeks for
Yeah.
me, but thanks for letting me steal your seat this week.
We'll be back to D&D soon.
The only thing I have to bring up is do expect in the very near future a live performance. It's gonna be super cool. I promise you it's gonna be super cool. It's gonna include me.
What was that noise?
It's gonna include me. It's gonna include Dave, and it's gonna include Cole from Holdfast. We're gonna play some things that you don't get to hear. There's gonna be some talking about the music, which is gonna be super cool. So we hope you guys come to hang out, and even if you're
Are you snorting lines? Is that why you're sneezing?
Reverse snorting.
Oh, nice.
And for those of you who are here who are not normally here, that episode is going to be starting way earlier than we normally would. But I hope you guys can make it. I mean, there's going to be a lot of
What
work
lines
that...
did you do?
Jesus Christ.
Snops, yeah, fucking, right on that Chief.
Stop sneezing.
Well, there's a way to fix this. Rumplements.
That just
Oh god.
send my body into system shock, so I stop sneezing.
It works.
But it's going to be a super cool episode. I hope those who are here will come hang out with us while we do it. Lucas, you don't have a choice.
No.
You're the sound guy.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
So,
I'm not
Remy,
coming.
I'm pretty sure that means you don't have a choice. You'll be here.
I'll be here.
You'll be here.
Probably.
Travis,
I mean,
you've been popping up. I'm at this point just going to consider you a replacement for a person we don't have anymore. You've
Hey.
been on every episode
No,
since
I
you
wouldn't
joined.
have me.
I'll take it.
You've been... You know what? Time out.
Oh,
There was a
God.
point... No. Alright. We're going to get into this. There was a point where Lucas was like, hey, Remy's going to come to a podcast, but they don't really want to be a part, but they just want to be there just to come hang out. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm down with this. Whatever. Because at that point, Lucas had kept you a big secret from us this whole time.
You were a big
I was
secret, but they
excited
knew
as
about
shit.
you. They knew you existed.
We knew you existed, but we
Yeah.
didn't know about you or who you were or any of that shit.
Yeah.
And then Lucas is like, the next couple weeks, like, Lucas would pop up, there was no Remy. And then Lucas is like, hey, Remy's gonna come, but the same stipulations. And I'm like, okay, I don't
And
know
I
what.
kept badgering him. I'm like, where's Remy? I want to meet Remy.
You're
Well, they're
officially,
not
you're
really,
officially
and
a
I was
part
like-
of this family, even if you don't want to be. So you may hide off camera as much as you want. Honestly, the first time you came, I didn't give you a choice. I sat you there on purpose and then intentionally antagonized you to get you involved, which was some of the best conversation I've had about music. And we agreed mutually on things, and we disagreed on some things. But you're an extension to the family we had. I wouldn't say... I can't say that you replaced that person. I would say the replacement for that person is him. You're an extension of this guy, which just gives us
I'm my own person.
I mean, yeah, you know, I lost some weight and stuff.
I'm glad you got the fucking joke.
I took my big ass
The
beard off.
difference
I
is,
guess.
I'll just sit here and fucking say, I don't give a shit. But it's understandable why Lucas isn't gonna bring somebody around because, well,
no,
the person is more raunchy. It's not even. It's just raunchy out of.
I 100% get it. At
They
the
were
time, we had
belligerent
the.
and ignorant, and it would not have been a.
At the time, we
good
had the other
situation
person.
to have
I
that
on.
person in. Like it.
I
was
get it.
really
I
uncomfortable for
I
me.
knew what
And
you were
it's
getting
like-
at when you
Yeah.
explained to me the situation, and I'm pretty sure me and you had a conversation. Was like, I respect that, but I would eventually like to meet Remy. And there was times where I'd pitched ideas where I was like, hey, we can sit around a fire, and then that other person interjected themselves in, and I had to be like, hey, Lucas, this person's gonna be here, and we didn't do it. And as much as I have respect for that other person, no matter what they think and no matter what fucking happened, the only issue we have is them not getting over themselves.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think we gained a much better person overall.
I agree with that. I just think that they got more belligerent with their actions.
I 100% agree, and there's points where like there are episodes if you go on the YouTube channel that had that person in it that are gone because of things that were said that were just way beyond what we need to keep posted. And though we get raunchy, we're raunchy in a way that is not disgusting towards.
Funny.
Yeah,
Like,
disgusting
tonight's
towards
conversation-
specific people.
Tonight's conversation, yes, it was raunchy, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't toward. It was towards a specific person. But
It wasn't.
It was
belligerent in
totally
the
different.
Fact that it would offend numerous people within the room.
It wasn't degrading.
And the thing is,
That's
like,
the word we're
You
looking
think
for.
turning my asshole into a cannon?
Hey, it was
That's an
consensual.
upgrade.
Right? It was
It was
consensual.
consensual, Daddy.
That's what matters.
But like
That's
the
an
biggest
upgrade, man.
the
Come
biggest
on.
thing is if we think about where we were then and a lot of the shit that came up, and the biggest thing that most of our guests weren't happy with was that specific person. To where we are now, we're more of a family now in this podcast than we were before.
Yeah.
And I have no complaints about it. Lucas, I'm happy that you even accepted me passing off the torch to you. And it makes me feel good to know that this is going to go on even if I'm not here. If you guys can't come to a show, I have no doubt that you guys will probably be sitting here doing this without me, and it's going to make me feel good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know our local shows, I can probably expect to see each and every one of your faces while I get on stage. And it makes me happy because I know I have friends and family that are going to be there for me. And if you guys are the only people, it doesn't fucking matter to me. And I'm going to out Hold Fast for this. I don't think you guys realize it doesn't matter to Hold Fast. Every hour that we traveled for them has been so greatly appreciated. And they grew to love us so much that it's absolutely fucking crazy. We've become a staple, and I can't say this for myself, but you guys are still the skeleton crew. You are the foundation. You are the foundation of the fan base for Hold Fast, and that is super important to them. Like, I know there's a point where I was a captain of the skeleton crew, and I thought it was super cool, and I was super honored to be that guy to drag Josh along to load
Too
gear
fat
in
to
with
be
me.
a skeleton.
Yeah. But like,
Boned.
I don't think you guys understand how much it means to them, and like now to them on the other side of the fence, me. Like I know if I was like, hey Lucas, Bree and Josh can't come, can you drag Remy with and help me load in, that I know you would be there for me. Like, I have no doubt if we have to do our own sound, that I can look at you and be like, hey man, I'll give you some pointers, this is what I did, can you help us out? And I know you'll be there.
Yeah.
And I know you'll be there, and I know you'll be there, and I know you'll be there as much as you're whipping me the finger, and you're just getting coded wrong for this ride at this point. But I honestly hope I get to see you. I know you haven't got to see Hold Fast.
Yeah,
Lucas's
I'm
first show
excited
was
for
Hold
it.
Fast and Blind Accuracy. Like,
Yeah. Oh, no.
for Hold Fast.
For Hold Fast, yeah.
For Hold Fast. Your first show with us was Humanity Decayed, which we did take.
No, our first was, it was Hatebreed.
Hey, well, I'm talking local shows.
Yeah, local
Our
show.
local fan base. And, like, that shit means a lot to me, and it means a lot to Hold Fast. And as much as we are into the Crypt, we are also the Skeleton Crew. And I know you guys aren't going to drive to Chicago. But I think the one thing that we talked about is that we hope we get to see you guys in, like, Maryland for Brave the Sea. We hope we get to see you in some of our Lancaster shows. And one of the big things, and I'm going to oust Hold Fast again, is they're really hoping that we turn up for the York show, because it's a small venue. There's normally not always a lot of people. So, like, if we showed up as a crew, we would break their average viewership at that show immediately. And it's weird because I don't know if you guys have ever been on the receiving end of this. When you become a fan of a band that's so small, because we are, like 90 concurrent listeners on Spotify, how much that is important to have just regular people show up. Like, I know for a fact with the Brimminghorn show, the owner was 100% baffled that we had all driven from Harrisburg to Delaware just to support them.
Yeah.
Like, we had showed up and they thought we were the band because we had gear on. And we're like, no, we're just fans. And the owner's like, you guys drove here? And we're like, yeah, because they're our friends. Like,
And even at the fuck, what was it? The one up in the mountains. When they thought
Lockhaven.
you guys were part of Hold Fast too.
Lockhaven.
Yeah,
Yep.
Lockhaven. They thought you guys were in Hold Fast.
I really enjoyed that show. Besides doing sound, there was a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah.
And I'm super happy that you and Josh were like, there was a moment where you and Josh had looked at me and were like, we need to fucking help this man.
Yeah.
And like, I look out off the stage doing sound and I can see you guys at different points. That was so, like, for me was a huge moment. I was like, okay, I know for a fact that these two people have my back, because that other person wouldn't have fucking done that. Like, as soon as I was like, I think you guys had seen me run off stage, I'm like, can you help me a minute? And there was no hesitation. You were both up. I think you were eating food. Remy was fucking chilling with Bree.
No, I wasn't even eating.
No, eating came later.
I was sipping a drink,
But, like, I had asked, and you guys
Yeah.
were immediately, like, boom, you were up, you were out at the positions without any questions asked, and I got the feedback I needed, and, like, I don't know, it was super appreciative of me, like, now being on the other side of the fence, knowing that, as much as you guys don't want to hear it, I'm the next guy to designate the captain of the Skeleton Crew. I have to pass that on to someone. It's gonna be one of you, not you.
I'm too fat to be a skeleton.
you drank too much milk.
Yo, look. That shit fucking went hard,
It can't
alright?
be you. You can't do sound. You don't know how to do sound. You won't load in gear.
Just because the person only has 2 fucking sound pitches doesn't mean they can't do sound.
Loud and louder.
Thank you.
So for a band
Loud.
that has Holdfast
Oh,
has
there's a
80
third one now. Silence.
Holdfast has 81 monthly listeners. And to think that we're a big part of their fan base is insane to me. And, like, as much as you guys are like, well, you're in the fucking band, you can't be a fan. I'm still a fan to this day. And I'm gonna fan out every time I'm on fucking stage. I'm gonna fan out at every fucking practice. And I'm gonna fan out no matter what fucking happens because I fell in love with the band as a fan. And it's a fucking wild ass fan to band fucking experience that Josh let me do. I'm blaming.
You did it yourself.
I know I did.
You know what? Fuck you, asshole, okay? So we're gonna make this into a code word. So fanning out now means getting a hard on. Fuck you.
But
every time you say it, you gotta say getting a hard on.
But Lucas, I mean, it's pretty much your job now. You need to rebuild the skeleton crew. You need to bring people along. The most I can do is be like, hey, we're playing a show here, and hope you guys show up. And I know you will. You're going to drag Remy with regardless. But maybe the next time we go to Delaware...
Things will be the other way around. I'm pretty sure Remy's going to be like, we're not there yet, Lucas.
Listen, you got 12 days until you're on stage.
I know. And oh, God.
Just stare at him intensely.
No, here's the thing. I am so full of emotion. There's this, like, full circle moment for me where I'm like, I can't believe I'm with these guys. And there's a full circle moment for me where I have to think about, like, I can't be in the pit with you anymore.
Yeah.
I can't drink with you guys in the pit. I have to see you from the other side of the stage. And that full circle moment to be like, my friends are part of my family, but also now part of, like, my fan base is super fucking weird. But, like, I think it's fucking awesome to know that I got to join the band and I know I'm going to have a consistent base of at least 5 of us minus Travis until you start dragging him to shows. I don't know if he listens to Celtic punk rock or not.
I'll go either way, man.
Friday, January 26th is their first show.
Yeah, I know. I have 26.
Yeah,
I have my calendar already.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we put it on its calendar. So we're the closers for that show, which is huge for me. Like, it's one thing to join a band and be an opener, or be in your own band and be an opener. I spent most of my life doing that. I've now joined a band that has enough power to be like, no, we're closing this shit. I have never, in my fucking music career, closed a show. So, like, it's just that opposite side. But to think that Holdfast doesn't think about you guys, it's a conversation every time we have a show. Like, every show that's been brought up, there's been a lot of little shows that have been brought up, like the Love Draft show that I told you about.
Yeah.
And there's some little shit where they're like, hey, do you think you can pull some of the crew in? Because they like, and it's not just because they want to have the fans there, they like having you there because they know you enjoy the experience of the music. And it means more to them than I think it even means to me that I understand, like, I still have a hard time understanding my relationship with them. Like, from where we were to the drunken fucking mess we had in the beginning to where I am now, like, they have honestly become real good friends. And the reality still hasn't set into me that I'm now the guy as part of that band. And I don't plan on going anywhere. We had the conversation 2 practices ago where they were talking about, like, we're building stage show performances, less standing still, and building atmosphere and vibe. And the question was, hey, like, do you plan on going anywhere anytime soon? Kind of like a joke. And I was like, unless you fucking fire me, I'm here until the end of the band. So
glass before you get drunky.
she fucking drank Cole's fucking Kraken fucking rum the last time he was here.
Yes.
Like, out of the cup. Cole set his cup down. She was like...
You ever see that video on TikTok where that dog consumed, like, all the fucking, like, whiskey, like, half a bottle of wine?
Yeah.
And the fucking owner's like, alright, now come here. The fucking dog's just like... Because
So-
they can't fucking see straight.
The one thing I'm going to say is I'm grinding out up until this show. I'm going to be live probably Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, at least Thursday, Friday, every week, not counting the podcast. Where I'm going to be playing songs and hanging out. You can jump in the stream, hang out with me. I would appreciate it. I know Latch had done it, which was super awesome. Latch doesn't get to make a lot of streams. I'm going to be grinding that out. I have lots of practices to do. Unfortunately, I have to take a vow out from video games for a little bit, which I'm hoping maybe after certain live streams, maybe me and you can just play a game of Insurgency or CS. Just something to keep my sanity, just to kind of refocus my energy. But I have a lot going on, and it's not that I want to be absent from things. It's because I know that I have a family counting on me on the other side of the Into the Grid podcast, and outside of my family I have here, that is counting on me to be ready. And I don't think the show in the 26 is going to be my best show. It's not. It's my first time on stage in over a decade. Do I think I'm going to have a blast? Fuck yeah. Do I think someone else is going to be driving me home? Absolutely. But it's not a bad thing. Also, 110%, we are going to Memphis Scoffleys.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Cole agreed. He's like, we go, we just don't party heavy. We go to sleep, and then we get to Baltimore for Brave the Sea. Because the next day is Brave the Sea.
Yep.
So if you need help with money for Brave the Sea, you need to let me know. I'll try and get you guys in. If I have to help with money or pay for tickets, you need to be there.
Okay.
Brave the Sea is fucking amazing.
There.
We're opening that show, but here's the thing, we're opening with a 45-minute set, so that's a full hold fast set. So
What is that? What is
what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a calendar with all the confirmed shows. And I'm going to invite Lucas. Lucas can invite you.
Yeah.
I'll invite Josh. I'll invite Bree. I'll invite Remy. So we're all on the same page. So that way when I'm playing local, hopefully, like, I know the podcast is going to take some hits, but hopefully I can see everybody there. And that would make me super happy.
Streamlabs Mobile.
What?
Streamlabs Mobile.
Live from the show.
And that's the thing. There's a couple things I've been talking about that are iffy on the things, but like if you're filming on your phone and logged into the Into the Crypt thing, they wouldn't know if you were live streaming the set.
Yeah.
So there's just some things going on, but I'm going to create a calendar with all my confirmed shows local. I'm not going to include my out-of-state shows. Like, one of the big ones for us is hopefully making it out to Colorado for the Punk Rock Saves Lives, which would be insane because we're playing with bands like Rancid, Blink-182, shit like that. Like, that would be fucking huge.
I don't care what you say, I'm going to that show too.
There's a part of me who's like, the inner punk in me, like you, Lucas. If you found out that there's a possibility you could be playing on the same stage as Rancid, Blink-182, and Green Day, you'd be like, oh, fuck, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I gotta play before those guys.
Here's the thing. We would be the co-headliner for Rancid, so we would play after Blink-182, after Green Day. That's how much of an impact Holdfast made on the runner of Punk Rock Saves Lives at the Rumjack show.
Damn.
Sick.
Dude, that is
sick.
Pressure on top of pressure.
But that's the thing, like, I think a lot of people underestimate the impact Holdfast made, but they made that impact on that man after going after our friends in Blind Accuracy and before the Rumjacks.
Yeah.
Because he was there. There was a speech. Was it between Blind Accuracy and Holdfast, or was it between Holdfast and Rumjack, where he had come on stage? He had the mohawk. He was an older guy, and he had talked about Punk Rock Saves Lives and how important it is to help and like drug addiction and shit like that. That's the impact Holdfast made on that person.
That's sick.
To the point where it's almost guaranteed, but not 100% because they still have to keep it fair. But like, for me, being a guy who started in punk, went to metal and came back to punk, I'm over here.
Yeah.
And I've been playing... Do you see what I see? Why is your pocket glowing?
Oh, you're
Like...
Oh, it's just because my phone screen is on, that's why.
But I have a lot to come in the future for me. Lucas has big plans for D&D. I know.
Can I die?
Possibly.
Remy, you joined the show basically because of him. I don't think he told you what you got into. But I appreciate you joining. I appreciate you coming to shows.
Me too.
I can't wait to see you on the other side of the stage. Travis? I mean, we've only met a handful of times, but you've definitely made the family ranks at this point. He messaged me today and he's like, Travis wants to come too, and I'm like, no, fuck Travis. I was like, well, I don't know why you're fucking asking. I just assume he's coming with at this point. So, you've made the family. I can say at this point you're officially a part of the cast. I don't have any reason to say otherwise than that. But it's not my show, it's your show.
You blinking at me for?
Because you two have to get up and go out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're going to close it out here. I love you guys. We love you guys. Lucas, what are we doing next week? Are we doing D&D? Next week is my last free week, right?
Yes.
So next week is my last free... Well, no, because I play in the 26th, so we can do the 27th. So we're either doing D&D or come up with a topic, or have Remy come up with a topic, or have Travis come up with a topic.
I missed my topic.
No, yeah, you did miss your topic because you got sick, but we did talk about it. We absolutely did, and Kevin was like, it was a great idea. Kevin had a list. Him not so much. Josh did. I did. Kevin was like ecstatic when I
We
asked.
kind of talked about my list the night before.
But Kevin was ecstatic. Like when I was like, "Hey, Bree came up with the topic," and I asked the question, he was like, "Oh, that's a good one." And like there was a good moment of silence, and then Kevin just started nailing things off. I went off. Josh went off. Lucas was like, "I'm too young for this." Named like Linkin Park, and then bowed out.
Everybody else I listened to is alive, and Death Drips just came back, so it's like I can't name shit right now.
So that's gonna be up to you. It's your show.
I think it'd be really fun if we start D&D in February and have those two pick their first topics.
All right.
Okay.
Should we leave? Should I pull up the Wheel of Doom with just Remy and Travis's name on it and have them pick? Should we go old school?
No.
Should we go old school?
No, make them do scissors, paper, rock.
Well, if are you available?
It's only two of them.
So you're available next Saturday, but you're available the Saturday after that.
I'll be able to. I can
So
tell them
this
whenever I
coming
want.
Saturday
whenever I
is
wanna
the
work,
20th.
So, yeah.
So I guess it's scissors, paper, rock to see who gets topic first.
I like how everybody's just, adopting the Australian way and pretty much the European way for that.
I just didn't
Is
want
Look at that, mate. Fuck off with you.
They said it, and you guys have been saying it. I didn't feel like saying rock, paper, scissors, go, it's scissors, paper, rock.
Yeah, that's exactly why I said it that way.
Well, because it's a lot easier than going to go scissors, paper, rock than rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'm gonna.
That just sounds
the American
stupid.
way.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, that's like my brand. That's how it's always been. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, that's how I've always done it.
Though I am like my family's Australian and from Australia, I've always done rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors.
I just go.
But that's how it's supposed to be. It's
like pound it.
Scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to choose.
Yeah.
You can just do
But
it.
there's a rhythm to it instead of scissors, papers, rock. Like
Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, papers,
rock.
rock. Yeah.
Scissors, papers,
It's
rock.
slow.
Scissors, papers, rock.
Yeah.
Well, fuck at that, mate. Fuck off with you.
It's slow. You literally just go scissors, paper, rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoe, or scissors, paper, rock. Just
It's a
scissors,
millisecond.
shoe.
What the fuck you think this is? Somebody's gonna be throwing something at Biden?
So, I'm gonna throw a song on. You two can do it. It's gonna be a best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Face
All
off, and then we're gonna cut the song off, and we're gonna pick a topic.
Okay.
It's gonna take a whole song.
Alright,
Well,
we're doing rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
I'm doing rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
That's too much.
Okay, alright.
Wait, is it
Winner picks.
Best 2
Winner
out
gets
of
to
3.
pick date.
Winner picks. Okay.
Winner picks date.
Okay.
Winner picks date. You have what? 2 episodes to pick.
Yep.
My father, he worked
Next episode.
for the sun came up till the sun went down to make his way. Sun said he, you mustn't trust in luck. Make your way with your back till your
Alright, that's one, Remy,
dying
which
day.
one?
There's no shame in hard work. And he passed me a flask, And his life slipped away and his hope slowly
You got
passed.
45 seconds into that.
Alright. Do I have to decide right now?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
But I would decide
I mean, if you
midweek
want
so
the
you
old
could tell.
rules,
All right,
yes.
well, you
Okay.
have the D&D group chat, so you could just
So,
text
Yeah.
whatever the
you
topic
have
is.
2 days to pick from. You have the 20th and the 27th. Who's
Okay.
taking the 20th and who? Well, Remy
Remy
gets
took
to
the
pick.
Remy
You
took
get
the 27th.
Well, no, they can pick
I
what day
said
they want to
Travis
host on.
goes first.
You can take the 20th or the 27th.
They took the 27th.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
what I'm
you're
saying.
going to take the 27th. So that means we
Yeah.
need your topic now.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh god.
Man, do you remember this pressure? Coming up with
Yeah.
a topic right now?
Miss Coffee. You'll never live that down.
Don't worry, you can think about it. You got a couple minutes.
I could talk about coffee for an hour. Bet.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
not
You know,
more
what-
than
you
an
know what?
hour.
I actually
The
I
rest
got
of us
it.
can't.
I got it. We're talking about
That
we're
sucks
talking about
for the rest of
industrial
you.
music.
Industrial music.
Yes.
The rest of us have better addictions than coffee.
I like industrial. What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
We're talking about industrial music.
Oh.
Linkin Park.
That's one of them, yes.
Death Grips.
The two things you listen to.
Yep. It's the only industrial music that matters.
True. Alright, yeah.
Hey, Bob, we gotta talk about industrial metal because that's probably all we're gonna be able to come up with.
Peggy.
What?
Yeah, he picked industrial music
Why?
Cause it's
because
fun.
that's what they're gonna do. So we're
Are you handicapped?
No, this is fun.
Oh God.
Alright, okay.
Be nice.
Alright. So Remy,
you are 4 foot tall to this man.
Remy, you have your latest date for decision on your episode is 1/24.
Wait, what? No, this is the 20th.
No.
Travis had to decide today, Saturday. You
Yeah.
got to decide on the 20th.
Yeah, on this.
Okay, so
yeah.
on the 20th, you have to pick your episode. So you have less time than I was going to give you, and that's his fault.
Well, if he had to pick now, because
Yeah,
I was going to give him.
I have to pick on that.
I was going to
They
go
have to
until
pick on the
Wednesday, and then you
episode.
decided he's picking now, so it's only
Alright,
fair.
fine, fuck it. You got time. You got some time to think about it. But this has been this
Okay.
episode of the Into the Crypt podcast. We love you guys. We will see you next week with an episode I'm not quite sure I'm ready for.
Industrial music.
Yeah.
I love industrial
Also,
music.
that means you have to sit here. You're the host.
Hey.
It means me and Lucas can get fucked up on the couch. So, yeah, that's it for this episode of the podcast. We love you guys. You guys have anything before we close this shit out?
Fuck you.
Yeah. Lucas, when are we starting D&D? February?
February.
February.
February 5th.
So, fifth?
No, third.
Fuck.
I was taking a guess.
So,
February 3rd.
February 3rd, we start
Say, Lucas,
D&D.
there's
There is
31
going to
days in
be a
January.
week in February where you're not going to hear from us because I'm not driving back from Chicago to make the podcast the
Yeah.
next day. So, that it is what it is. Josh says, fuck you. Remy says, I'm tired of you guys. Travis says, stop feeding me whiskey.
I need to stand up.
Bree says, pieces! I don't know. We don't got
Bye.
anything else. Deuces, motherfuckers. See you next time.